We're here. We're here. You know we're here. But if you were like me, I couldn't see any of my positions. Okay, so I couldn't bring you guys any news. I couldn't see what was going on. It's still a bit of a mess right now. Failing to load orders. 3 commas. Just, I'm very, very upset right now. You know, we all need to make money in this space, and it's just crazy when you can't see your positions. Everything seems to be okay right now for 3 commas. So everything seems to be okay. But look, every single position is up. Dot, I'm up. I started buying some bags last night. Not big bags, just a few little bags. But made sure I got into band at a few different places. 679 was one buy. Laddered into a bunch of things. I'm holding VeChain long term. Holding hot coin long term. This is a long hold. IOST is a long term hold. OMG sitting there. Aave, this is also, these are, Aave up is obviously not a long term hold, but Aave is. So you can see I'm building waves, some names. I'm stacked, man. I'm stacked. If I show you my dashboard, I can show you what I'm in and why I'm in it, and maybe you could copy my portfolio right here. This is something that I usually don't show people, but so XRP, I'm holding a position in it because it's flying, but I have a bigger position. I don't need this position, but I'm holding a position in it. It's flying. I was just an XRP up, and I sold it at about 24.5. It went to 25. Could have gotten a little more, but I think I did pretty good. I made about $300 on XRP up last night. Got into the trade, let it run, did my thing. Shout out to everybody here. Let me pop out the chat. What a great feeling. Today feels really different. Bitcoin is king. Upset? No, I'm never upset, man. Let's go. I'm tired, man. I couldn't sleep last night. And it's just because I was like, number one, we had the snow. We got so much snow, honestly. It's absolutely insane how much snow we got. I'm going to do a live stream outside today. And I think I'm going to jump in the snow in my underwear. Okay? So, yeah, I figured, this channel is not going to be like the other channels. In celebration of Bitcoin, if it can close above a certain price, maybe on a 4-hour candle, I'll jump in the snow in my underwear. Okay? So if you guys want to see that, let me know. If you think that's ridiculous, just say, hey, get to the charts. So let me know what you guys think about my ridiculous ideas. Okay? All right, let's start with the elephant in the room. I like this music, though. I hope you're with it. I hope you're with it because I like it. A little loud. Let me bring it down for you. Like right now, you guys can't hear the music at all, correct? Okay, and now if I put it up right now, now you hear it. Is that a good level? Snow jump first. Yeah. Snow jump first. Well, oh, I could actually put the camera. Do I have enough USB, though, to get it to the window? That would be funny. Still not hearing it. There you go. How's that? That should be a nice level. Shout out to everybody here. Jay Supreme, Luke L. Luke, my man. Shout out to Luke coming in on the stream. So we're going to give you a look at what's happening with Bitcoin. So take a look. Take a look. I have it going up to 27,240. Every time I pull a projection, we've been able to hit it pretty well. Now, let me break down why this makes a lot of sense. Looking here on the daily, inverted head and shoulder. You can see how we exploded. Looks very similar to a 1-minute chart. And then we were off to the races. We broke the all-time high. And honestly, if you took this like a double bottom like I do, I take the head to these, and this is also a possible. So that puts us at $30,000, $36,000. I think everyone's saying there's going to be a huge pullback, but in my opinion, I'm gonna break down some things for you guys, and I'm gonna show you what's going on and break it down for what it really is. But if we look at the daily, we just had a cross. Just one bar. We're just starting this party, guys. We're just starting this party. 3-day flipped away. We bring you to the MACD, flipped away. Until that curves down, we're rocking out. And honestly, correction now at this point, 20K. I don't see, you know, a lot of people talking 9K, 11K, bearish tones. I'm telling you right now, the billionaires have spoken. The bull run is on. You're going to start seeing appreciation in values like you. There's not pullbacks in big bull runs like this. There are, but they're not like you guys were thinking. You guys got comfortable with the bear in and out chop market. And a lot of the Elliott wave theory traders, you're all going to be putting your lines of resistance, and you're going to say, oh, we have to retrace to the Fibonacci. I'm telling you right now, they were doing it right here on the 3-day. When we got this high, they were pulling their fibs. They were claiming we're retracing. They were, every one of them. Like we pulled it up here. Look, I'll show you. Alt F. Just trust the lifer, man. I was here before. I've heard it all. And I have a good instinct to the there is instincts. I was talking about this the other day. There is instinct. There is a feeling. I'm saying you don't buy on feelings. Oh, I got a feeling. But you can feel the market structure. You can feel market cycles. You can understand waves. You can feel energies. Like when a lot of people jump into a market, that's a wave of energy. You can feel that energy. That comes strong. So you can feel where you are in a market. And just like an old age chieftain, the head of a tribe, ancient Druid tribe or ancient Celtic tribe, ancient Native American tribe, there was instincts there that he was provided from his years and years. Like a hunter's been hunting for years. He has instincts. He hears something in the leaves. It just, something, your subconscious begins to build a sixth sense. And I've been in this space for so long that I begin to build that sixth sense. So you could see here, if we were even to pull the fib on the last one, they were pulling fibs up here saying we have to retrace. Bitcoin's going to have to come back to 6,700. I mean, we all went all the way to 11. They kept doing it here. They did it in the middle of this bar. Oh, we're going to have to retrace to 7,000. It just, you know, watch your positions, guys. And then here again. I mean, a big retracement is coming. Okay, eventually they were right. Only a matter of time. But we're not even beginning this. We're like somewhere right here, guys. We just started the move. We just started the move. So you guys, you have no idea what you're in for, you newbies. Bitcoin could go to 30K in a couple days. Easy. Easy. So we checked the 3-day chart. To me, it's still bullish. It's going to ride oversold. It can do this. It can just kind of, it can ride up here for a while. It did it back here. And yeah. This is the highest we've seen it. Very high for the 3-day. It is overbought, but doesn't mean it can't stay here. And now the MACD is pushing up. You have to understand there's a lot of people coming in. Shout out to everybody in the live stream. Kevin, man, it's been a while. Kevin, my man. One of the first people I ever met in CBC, man. Shout out to Kevin, man. That Irish last name. Grew up around a lot of Gallaghers here in Boston. Liam Gallagher. Anyway, so here we go, man. Looks like we could flag right here. Hopefully we will. Let's see what's going on with the 6-hour, 4-hour. So I showed you the 3-day, which really is the kind of the Bible we're at the moment, right? We could go even further to the weekly if you want to see the weekly. Weekly's pushing up. It wanted to curve, but look at this. Now it's pushing up. Weekly's pushing up. No curvatures in the MACD. That was kind of how I figured out we were going to have somewhat of a pullback before. We had a slight curve in the MACD. This is the 2-week. 2-week is getting overbought. Everything is overbought. I'll be honest with you. Feel like we should have somewhat of a pullback, but you know, if the FOMO was real for billionaires and investors, they've been hiding out and using the oscillators to their advantage. But when they don't care, they're going to break these oscillators. I might have to snowmo. The snow jump needs to be meme worthy. Yeah, that's going to come though. Definitely it's going to happen. I'll play with my daughter for a while and then I'll do it. The Guggenheim Fund just projected 400,000. Should be the price of Bitcoin. They are buying, and this is huge. Yeah, no, it's the dollar is also tanking, guys. So we're gonna get into that. So right now, my projection. I went over Bitcoin right now for you. I gave you the 3-day. I gave you the 2-week. I gave you the weekly. I'm now giving you the daily that just has a cross. These are the strongest indications that we're going up to further highs. Okay. You can look at the 4 hour all you want. You can play games in these smaller time frames. And yeah, we're overbought, and it looks like we're going to have to come back down. Not going to happen, and that's okay. But I see we just, we kind of mill. We go sideways or we lose a little bit of dominance. I'm telling you right now, these altcoins are about to fly. It was just a little loud for me. I'm sorry about that. His 3 commas still down, man. I was about to show you all my positions. Okay, so I'm holding an XRP right now, just for fun and games. That's not a long-term position. Up 18% in that right now. I'm holding BAND. I'm up 7%. I'm holding AV up 2%. Ethereum, I'm up 7%. Got in at about 650. I figured you got to have some Ethereum in this bull run. Holding a little bit of Tether on reserve. I got into Polkadot up 6.9%. I got into Ocean up 9%. We got some Waves. That's flat right now. And we got into Aave up 5.7%. We got into Chainlink up 7%. Omasy Go. And this is a list, man. If you really want to know, here's a cool little list. This isn't my holding list per se, but this is something that I'm gonna get through the next couple weeks with. I got INJ, Substratum, Edo, and Nerve. Forget about those. They're delisted. BNB Fee. What is that? Interesting. BNB Fee. Huh. Harmony 1. We got Bitcoin. Cover. Okay. Holding a little cover. Probably should watch cover. It's kind of wiltering a little bit. OMG. Chainlink. Tomo. Icon. IOST. Aave. Polkadot. VeChain. Band. Write these names down. Waves. Ocean. Write these names down. Do a little bit of research. You're try to see why I'm in there. I told you about the snow jump. You did, man. So you can be the I don't know, the channel supporter. You come up with these great. Chris comes up with great ideas. It's my buddy Chris. Okay. He's a big 6'3", 250-pound bear of a man. But he's a nice guy, honestly. He's an ex-boxer, but he's actually a nice guy. I've never seen him use his size to hurt or intimidate anybody in my life, besides himself. He's the only person he hurts is himself. Oh, man. I love you, Chris. I love you, man. Check it out. Chat disappears. Love it. Love it. Love it. Everyone give Chris a happy birthday. This Capricorn, I believe. Or is he? No, Sagittarius. Yeah, this Sagittarius is galloping through the world, man. Sagittarius, they're a lovely, lovely sign. They really are. They're very energetic. They go with the flow. They like change. They like movement. They don't like to stay still. It's the galloping horse when you look at the Sagittarius. 1 hour right now looks, like Bitcoin just kind of, doing its thing. Like slow move up. Slow move up in the last, this is the 1 hour candle. Stokes are resetting. When the Stokes reset, they overtake the MACD. So I feel like we're going to go up even more as the day progresses. Same thing here on the 30-minute. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. Any scalps happening? Possible futures trade. Wow, so we had a crazy rejection down to 22,006 to get bought back up. I mean, that's telling me a story there. That's crazy. And it's almost like looking just like how Bitcoin, this looks like a microcosm of like the bigger picture Bitcoin was in. That's kind of an ascending triangle right there forming, starting to coil up. I think, I can't say this, but it looks like Bitcoin's going to fly again, man. I can't believe it. And then look, it eclipsed this high it made of 23,800. That is the new all-time high for Bitcoin. So does it want to come back up and make that high again? Look at these beautiful rejections. This is a diamond pattern, okay? So we're going to build you the diamond. Diamond pattern. We could almost say it came in from the top. Let's see what's going on here. The snow is outrageous here in Boston. We got over 2 feet of snow in my area. It's absolutely insane. I'm going to take you guys out to see the snow. Who wants to see me? Look at FLM, soon to fly to 29. Awesome gains coming out of that one. Hey, man, do you have any price predictions on YFDI? Thanks, man. Yes, I do have price predictions on YFDI, and I'll get into that for sure. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Live stream's hype today. Absolutely amazing. Yes. Let me move this window. So we're going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance too in a second. But so far we've been spot on with the bullishness of Bitcoin. A lot of people saying, "Oh, we're going up, we're going down," and I keep doing my pattern trading, man, and it keeps kind of maybe it's the best system out there, because I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like my predictions are not even my it's weird. I don't even want to call them predictions. I read the chart, and the chart gives me the answer here. 68% chance of a break to the upside, this pattern. So you have a better chance of making money on this pattern than you do of losing money. So I take it. And I do that every time I see a pattern that projects. And I'm just using history. I'm basically researching history, which someone already sat here and made these lines. Like in 1965, some guy sat here on his computer. He printed these out and he made these lines. And he was like, "I got it. By golly, George, we're going to 60 cents." You know, and like he would sit there with lines and figure out how to trade. And that's real. Like that's really how trading was. Absolutely insane, right? Smash the likes, man. Smash the likes. Yeah, if we get up to, okay, here's the likes. Okay, you guys control it. I like this, like, you know, I've always liked the show where like you can control what the person's doing. It's kind of creepy and weird, but I've always liked that idea. Okay, so here's the idea right now. We have 18 likes. I hit one for 19. If we get up to 33 likes, okay, I will jump in the snow in my underwear. It won't be provocative. Or my shorts. How about that? You know, in my shorts, you know, I don't want to, it's not about that. I'm taking STX. Hadouken, man, you're on point, man. I like it. I think I'm going to jump in there with you. We'll take a look at STX. But yeah, if you guys get me up to 33 likes, then I will jump in the snow in celebration of Bitcoin, because I'm in a state of euphoria. Straight euphoria. I can't believe what's going on right now. And, you know, I've been waiting for this forever. And honestly, it doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me at all, because this is what I've projected and talked about my whole life. You know, not my whole life, I should say, for the last 3-4 years since I've been involved in the monetary system. And I really did a deep dive. Okay. Now we're going to take a look. Let me get rid of that Discord server. I got to get my Discord server back, like up running properly. I need help moderating it. It's just, there's so much to do for one channel. You run a Discord, it just doesn't stop. It really doesn't stop. Just like Bitcoin, man. I think Bitcoin's about to break out. Honestly, in my opinion, I think the chart's suggesting that Bitcoin's about to break out. Stokes about to point up on the 15-minute. Yeah, we're about to make a trade here. I'm going to get into a futures trade at the moment for Bitcoin. And this is where you want to start holding for a month or two, in my opinion. There's going to be some great trades to make, of course. I like to keep like 3 to 5 grand liquid, and then I'm starting to pile into long-term holds, because I know, man. I know where we're going. I know what's going to happen. I have a feeling. I don't know. I mean, no one knows anything. But my instincts know when I should start loading and when I should start building some positions. And I'm not saying go all in. Always dollar cost average into a position. Never go all in. It's just that's not the plan. Even right now, I could use all my capital, but I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Try to get in at 23133. Isn't that funny? And look how fast it goes whenever I'm about to get in. Like, I just know the price. Look, the price is flying. I can't even. You got to market buy these. You really do. And hit your stuff later. So we're going to open that position now, and we're going to ride out. There's no reason not to. Bitcoin's going to go up another 4.7%. We're going to use 34x leverage on that trade, and we're going to turn that into 150%. Okay? So look out for 150% gains coming when I post it, when we hit 24,000 later on today. So there's the prediction. That's the projection. We're going to rock the 15-minute chart, and yeah, we're just going to play this move. Can put a nice little stop loss just below the pattern. 23,000 even if you want. You don't have to go too crazy. You know, and if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Just don't get liquidated. If it goes to 23,000, I lose 40 bucks. Okay? Let me show you that too, so you guys know that I'm not joshing you. And then I think we're going to go up to that 24K, 24,100. We'll make a nice 216. So we're going to risk 40 to make 216. We're going to confirm that. And we're going to let it ride. We're going to let it ride. And we're not going to stress it one more time. And the trade's been made. Okay, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. I think I've kind of broke down Bitcoin for you, in my opinion. I'm still bullish. 4 hour is a little hot. Wants to roll over. But there's no indication that it can't keep going, I have to say. But yes, and even if the 4 hour rolls over, it looks like we could go sideways. Look how many big candles we got, though. This is unbelievable. And honestly, I've been waiting for this time. John McAfee said in the last bull run, he said the bull run of 2024 will make the last bull run. This is going to be like Krakatoa compared to the last bull run. It's going to be like Krakatoa. Like, he's like, it's going to make the bull run of 2014 look like a tiny little molehill compared to where we're going to go. Guys, be prepared. Be prepared. Look at Grin at 54. This thing was at 29 cents doing nothing the other day. Look, it was in the dumps. Grin explodes. So some micro caps are moving now. I'm seeing some money move into micro caps, which is a good sign. Now, I want to look at Bitcoin dominance. That's the elephant in the room. That's almost more important than Bitcoin. Bitcoin can do its thing. Now, Bitcoin dominance. Let me take a look here. It did spike, okay? But it hit this same level where it had resistance, which is the top of my channel. Now, it really wouldn't make sense if we could break through the top of this channel. Bitcoin really needs to calm down around now. You know, it would make more sense for Bitcoin to calm down. We spiked all the way to 67.21. Unbelievable, right? 67% on dominance. But we got smashed back down. People wanted to get in some alts. You could see. Now we're getting rejected again. 4 hours still has some room to move, but the Stokes are turning down. RSI is curving up a little bit. Right now, we're in a good shape. Hopefully, we can curve back down. You've seen the bigger picture that I always show you. We look at the daily. The daily already had a big cross, and it's kind of getting spent. So it doesn't even look like Bitcoin's daily. Bitcoin's daily had a little move. This actually is kind of getting spent. Could Bitcoin go up while the dominance goes up? Hello, sweetheart. And everybody, here's the star of the show last night. Summer Price. Come on, Summer. Say hello. And here's her Bitcoin B that she brought for everybody that she went and designed without even me asking her to add to the show. What a sweetheart.
Show that so everyone can see.
What a sweetheart.
I colored in the end.
Amazing. You want to hold this?
Yes.
Okay, so we're taking a look at Bitcoin dominance right now. And Bitcoin dominance looks like it should come back down here and get rejected by the top of the trend line. What do you think, Summer? We went up, we came down, we go up, we came down. If we're up here, what do you think should happen?
It's going to go down.
It should go down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard it first here from Summer Price. A bit of a double top, too. This is a good sign. Double tops are nice. They kind of create the idea that we're going to come down. So I like the double top idea. I like the rejection at the top of the trend line, even though we got wicked up. And let's see. If Bitcoin dominance even starts to slip a little bit, the altcoins are going to fly. And look, this is one of the biggest lines we can make for the altcoins.
Yep.
So get ready, man. Get ready to get into some altcoins, open up some positions.
Or the falling wedges.
Yeah. You want to get into a falling wedge. She knows it. Bull pennant, falling wedge, bull tank, right?
Uh-huh.
This kid's going to know how to trade by the time she's 8 years old. She's going to be, like, good at it. Like, she's not even going to be, like, she's going to know what's up. So, all right, honey, go back to school, baby.
I am on a break.
We'll go upstairs.
No.
All right.
I'm staying here.
So check it out. Now, we went over dominance. I think dominance looks like it could roll over. There's a chance we get a little more push-up, but for the most part, I think we're extended at this point. Double top at the top of the trend line. I'm loading up on altcoins. You can do what you want. I'm loading up on altcoins. You can do whatever you want. I sold an entire Bitcoin for altcoins, okay? So, publicly saying that, and a lot of big expert traders are doing the same thing. It just is what it is. We know when it's time, Now, we're taking a look here. Len, still making its way through this beautiful big channel on the daily. About to have a big cross, double bottom on the Stokes, double bottom here. Len is about to explode. When it explodes, it'll break out of this rising wedge, parabolic. And I have a target here of 155, even possibly going to 170. It's at 87 right now. Don't be surprised when this goes up 100% in a month's time. Very, very possible. So here's my call for you right now. And here's my call again. This is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I really like Ave here. I really like Ave. Falling wedges, yeah. Can we do bullish versus bearish case for Bitcoin midterm range, 1 to 3 months? Sure, we can look at that for sure. And we're gonna look at the I like that. That's a great question, Marfro. Appreciate that. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Harmony is forming a lovely inverse head and shoulders in the 4-hour posting chart. I was saying when legacy fund starts talking like this, 400K Bitcoin, that is the logic behind how things could go nuts here and break all logic and oscillators. Yeah, that you're right on point, JD, with that. Happy birthday to Chris, man. Happy birthday. Say happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday, Chris.
He's 21 again. Say, what's it like to be 21, Chris? Douglas Norrock, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Chris. Look at all the happy birthday wishes for Chris, man. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. Hey, man, do you have a price prediction on YFDI? Okay, so write YFDI down right here, baby.
I don't know how to write.
Write YFDAI.
YFDIA.
Yeah, that's great. DAI. And that's, okay, so now I got my tickers. Soon to fly to 29 cents. Type in FTM. FTM or FLM?
I said
FLM. Type in FLM. Next line. Okay. Wow, there's snow here in Delaware. Damn, we got nailed. Smash the likes, people. Movement wave. Posted a chart in STX Telegram. So type in STX too. Right? STX summer. Pie time part 2. Yeah. Good morning, Sam. Smart girl. Okay, cool. So now I just gave you a call on Ave. Let's take a look at the 4-hour for Ave.
Now what else?
4-hour looks really, really good for Ave. You can see it's just been coiling up, planning. It's gonna explode, man. I'm just telling you.
Now what?
Telling you, Ave is the one, man. It's been chosen to blow. So mark my words for Ave. It'll also hold its own. Has a lot of staking. People are in it, doing their thing. Ave, man. I like Atom. Atom's one of my top coins in my list, and I gave you this trade. Look, we were inside of a pennant. We broke out. Atom doing great. Bottom of the channel here was your time to buy, 458. If we look at the bigger picture for Atom, you're going to see it's in this beautiful bowl doing its thing. So it's in this giant bowl. I feel like it's a cup and handle kind of doing its thing here.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.
Thank you so much. Look how smart she is. I should be saying that, and she says it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, okay? Do your part. Feed hers, right? Tell her, like, we have no work here. Daddy has no job. Mommy has no job. This is how I feed this kid. It's this YouTube channel, right? And my trading. So please support the channel, man. It means the world. Band on an explosive move now at this point. Band. I gave you Band. I talked about it over and over again. I said it's in an ascending triangle. It's poking up here. I have a great projection for Band to go all the way to $11.64. So have no fear, man. Have no fear. Binance, Coinbase, Uniswap. Where to buy AV from? You can buy AV from Binance, Coinbase, or Uniswap. I'm sure you can buy it even more places. If you don't know where to buy something, I want to teach you how to fish. And all you have to do is go here.
Wait, you mean like go fish?
Just like the Go Fish game.
Yeah.
You type in AAV here. That's going to take you to Coin Market Cap. Okay? That's going to show you market pairs. You're going to click on that. And that's going to give you how many places you can buy this. So right here, you can buy it on HitBTC, Binance, CoinTiger, Binance XR, WBF Exchange, Binance.kr.
Look what I did.
Nice. Ave, AAV. Very good. Smart girl. So you can buy this everywhere. Coinbase Pro even has it now. So you can buy it on Coinbase Pro. So you don't even have to go that far at this point. And that's another reason why Ave is about to pump. It just got onto Coinbase. Look for it to have a beautiful Coinbase pump. Summer stream takeover. Yeah. So this is, and also what I really like to do is I like to go to CoinGecko. CoinGecko is the real place for me, where I really like to kind of I like CoinGecko almost a little more. You'll see why. We can compare the two. There's also DEX tools. There's so many places to go. to figure out what you want to do or what coin. I like this. It gives you, you know, a little more of a chart here. Kind of breaks down some information. Shows you where to buy it, the exchange. You can see all trading pairs by hitting this, but it gives you the top ones. The USDT pair on Binance. That's the best place. Oh, yeah. Okay. Amazing. Let's take a look at YFDI. Somebody asked about YFDI. I'd like to answer his question real quick. He says, "What do you have an all-time high? You know, what do you see happening with YFDI?" It took a little bit of a hit, honestly. So I'm actually curious to see the price. I hope it's not below 3,000. Okay. We'll go look at YFDI. To look at YFDI, I go to CoinTrader Pro. CoinTrader Pro is a really, really good free place where you can chart coins. So please, don't do yourself a disservice. Make sure you get into CoinTrader Pro. That futures trade did not go well with the 15-minute chart.
There. Now I made it a little more interesting.
Deflect has been bullish as well. Deflect. What tickers does she like? What tickers do you like, Summer?
Tickers?
Yeah, that means like what coins do you think are hot? You know. So here.
Ripple.
Okay. What else?
YFDI.
YFDI? What else?
I don't know.
Okay.
What about Bitcoin?
Yeah, that's the big boy in the room. You gotta have some Bitcoin, right? What else? Anything else that you've heard around the house? She's heard Ripple a lot, so she knows Ripple's been the talk around the house lately, right? So here we go, looking at YFDI for you good on the daily. Let's take a look at what's going on here with YFDI. Now, MACD just had a cross coming back down. Stokes are pointing down too. And what I'm thinking is the last time the Stokes pointed down here, we went sideways. And I think that's what's going to happen. You know, you hit your all-time high. It happens every time. You hit your all-time high, Stokes reset. You either go in a falling wedge or you go sideways. If you're going to falling wedge, it's more bullish if you go sideways. So right now...
But if you're in a falling wedge, then you'll get more money because...
Yeah, she could name any food, right? Sushi, pancakes. Pancakes, what?
I like chocolate chip pancakes the most. They're pancakes with chocolate in them.
Ooh. So look, I see this going sideways on the daily as the MACD resets. So I just think we're going to go up and down. I actually think this is a good price. It also got wicked up from the bottom here. See, these big wicks tell you this buy pressure. I see this going sideways. Big volume too. A lot of big volume coming in for YFDI. Look for that. Look, it's increasing the market cap. Volume is increasing. Market cap is increasing. Let me show you YFDI on the market cap too. Market cap 13.4. Slowly been growing, right? While we played with 9, 10 million, we were playing games in that area. Now we've boomed up into the 13.4 region. So this is pretty cool, man. Something I really like to see there.
What about you keep the money as long as you can? Does that make sense or not?
Yes, that's the plan. Now, this pays you, too. If you're in the proper country. I don't think you could do it in the United States, so please don't break any laws and don't do the wrong thing. But if you're in the proper place, allocation in the world. So I guess they drew a bunch of lines, and if you're in the right lines that some government told you you're in, sounds strange, right? So if you're in the territory that allows you to do what you're supposed to, you can do with your money, you could stake YFDI for 6.06% a day. 0.06, which turns out to 7%, about 6% a month.
Daddy, something weird's happening. Every time I move, you keep flittering.
Yeah, okay. Just don't move too much. All right. So that's YFDI for you. Give you guys a breakdown. Okay. Now we're gonna give you what you have to really look at. So we looked at Bitcoin. We looked at total 2, and that's what we're gonna get into now is total and total 2. Okay. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. We get to 37 likes. I'm jumping in the snow in my shorts. Okay. I'm gonna do it for Bitcoin. I'm gonna feel the burn, the pain for Bitcoin.
What?
All right.
Summer. It's not spring.
Yeah, but Daddy's gonna do it. Remember when Daddy went swimming in the water just the other day?
Right, and I remember when I put the pie in your face.
I went for it. Ooh, we can watch that forever and ever now, right?
Yeah, the pie and the face part.
So, check it out. Band took a little hit, 720. Ooh, getting a little fallback now. Little pullback. Let's take a look at the entire market cap and see where it's going, where the pullback is possible, where the support is for total and total too. We'll also look at DFib. We'll also look at the dominance. Now, this is beautiful what I'm seeing here. So this is the crypto total market cap. All right, this is Bitcoin, everything. We are rolling down here on the Stokes. So it looks like the fun is over for a little while. We had our beautiful run up. We went from 500 billion all the way to 645 billion dollars. Yeah. Now, the Stokes are about to curl down. And see, when we go up, we always have a nice fat correction down. Looks like we'll come down.
And I see a few falling wedges.
Yeah, you do. So here, we're going to go look here, and we're going to break down what we see happening. Take our bar pattern, and I really think this is very possible. So something like this. Do we retest the bottom of the pattern? I don't know. But we're definitely going to have, you know, that fallback, because the Stokes are going to turn on us. We'll have a little pullback. People will take their monies.
Daddy, you know that this kind of snow, when it's snowing really hard, sometimes like the snow is really...
People will take their money, you see?
Yeah.
People will take their money. Now, this is okay. We'll consolidate. Looks like we could get low as 592, but we could come all the way back down and hit this region at 572. That would be fine, man. High $500 billion. I'm okay with that, considering in the 12-hour chart, let's see how long it's been since we were down here at 449. Let's get realistic about what's happening. So in 31 days, the market cap went from basically $474 all the way up to $654 billion. So we gained damn near $200 billion. That's insane, right? And MicroStrategy's with big $400 million buys.
But what's most important to Daddy is he never gives up.
Never gives up, huh, baby?
Yeah.
So check it out. So now we're in a bit of a bull flag, and I see this consolidating, and then, you know, maybe it take a week or two. And second week of January, I think we're ready to rock out into the 700s, and then at that point, everyone will be up so much, a pullback really won't matter anymore, you know, only to the new people who get in. And we'll watch them suffer through the ups and downs, but we'll have built our bags, and we'll have been kind of, you should start building your bags down here, honestly. You had so many chances to build your bags. We showed you so many bowls. We talked about accumulation. So this is what I think happening for the total market cap. Do we boom up? It's you know, we could hit my target. My target is 700 billion before we actually have a retrace. The last time it hit the target perfectly. So that is my target right now. If we don't go sideways, we could go all the way to the target. If we go sideways, then I say we have a new target right up here at $745 billion. So slight pullback, yes. That would be a great time to load up on the altcoins, in my opinion. Let's take a look at just the altcoins alone. This is the altcoin market cap. Now, it's hitting my exact... Look, isn't this crazy? I made a green line. And look, we wicked right below it. And all I did was put a line right here at previous price action. So we're actually at a big line in the sand for the altcoins. We're getting rejected by a similar area, which is about $220 billion. So you could say, wow, there we go, rejected again. I think we break through, honestly. 12-hour wants to roll over, though. Doesn't look too healthy. The daily has a cross coming. So what do you think that means? I say we get all the way up to $251 billion by maybe the end of the week. So looks like we're going to have altcoins fly for the next week. Maybe this is what I'm telling you guys. We did get wicked down. Let's take a look at the 1 hour.
Altcoins are flying.
So take a look here. Yeah, no, when I say flying, it means like the price is going up really, really fast. So here we go. We have a bull flag here. We have a bull flag right here. Don't you have to go to school, man? Go to school. Your break's over. Go. I love you. It has to be. You're supposed to be in school, man. So check it out. This is breaking out, doing its thing. She was so warm, though. She was keeping my legs so warm on this cold, cold day. So total 2, man. Looks like we're forming a little bit of a mini bull flag, and it's a chance we actually just bust right out of this, honestly. Stokes look good. MACD looks good. Little rolling over, but more of a sideways behavior. Looks like the alts want to go sideways till they eventually want to cook. I don't think they're going to lose too much to Bitcoin at this point. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Dogecoin. Wow. He never gives up. That's why he's a lifer. Check Doge. Deflect is ripping right now. I missed my entry. Deflect. Let's take a look. Deflect. Looks like a CoinTrader Pro possible. Oh, Uniswap comes right up. They're doing a better job. They really are. TradingView getting this stuff. Wow. That's actually about to fly, JD. I see an ascending triangle right there, right off the bat. And about to have a cross. I can get this on Uniswap. I may jump into this right now. I think it's about to pop, honestly. That looks great. We could just trade the 1 hour and call it a day and get back up here and get out. I'm going to call this trade. I mean, I think this is going to be a really nice trade. I like how Uniswap, they act a little differently than the other 46% gains coming out of this. We could be just a little cute and just try to get 20. It kind of went to price discovery, but there's really no buying and selling there on the 1 hour, right? Let's take a look at the 1 minute. Yeah, the 1 minute is doing its thing inside of the same triangle, man. I really like this play right now that you just throw out. Deflect right now. No idea what it is. Don't know anything about it. But wow. Wow, deflect. Looks like we could get a little pretty penny out of this. Interesting. I like this right now, honestly. I like it how the 1 hour is the only thing we can go on. It's coiling up with a movement to the upside. Double bottom forming here. Double bottom on the MACD. Double bottom on the RSI. And we're pointing up on the... I don't think you can get a better... I think you're okay. You didn't miss an entry, JD. I think you're fine. Still, yeah, fine. Bottom of the patterns were your entries. But right now, we're very close to the bottom of the pattern and wicking up. You don't have to risk a lot into this trade. You really don't. Let's take a look at deflect. Can I get it on an exchange, or is it the only... Deflect. There's a new coin every day, man. It's insane. $8. Yeah, let's make sure that's the same thing. Coming in at 001. Yeah, right? Because that would be 60. Yeah, it's about $6.08. Yeah. Okay, so wow, it's up 39%. So this thing just really came out. It's been around for today only. I think it's gonna fly. I think it's about to fly as we speak. Got no information. Circulating supply. We can't. Is it a rug pull though? How do we know what this is about? Deflect protocol IO. So I don't want you guys, be careful. I don't know anything about this. Claim. It looks like you can also stake this. Deflect into the Prism Wallet Connect browser. Pools open for pre-staking, stuff like that. I don't really know much about this, so I'd have to do my due diligence, guys, before I say anything. Patron's been talking about it. It looks pretty nice. Interesting. I do like this call right here. I think in my opinion, it's about to break out. Let's look at the 15 minute. 15 minutes need to roll down, so we could wait for the 15 minute to roll over. But to me, like, there's just not much movement here that you're going to be down, right? Like 1-1 to 1-2. I mean, a little bit of a down period but I feel like it's breaking out. 6% loss. I feel like it's breaking out. Look at USDT. Okay. Got to get it on BUSD, which is fine. I think I got a little BUSD on the low. Double bottom forming here. Interesting. Look at the 1 hour. So this thing just came out. Took a nice retracement. Yeah, you're right. It's forming that double bottom at the end of the wedge, right? I mean, it's kind of that textbook idea that it's about to break out. 1 hour also looks really nice. Double bottom here. I agree with you, man. This thing looks hot to trot at the very moment. I got to give you that. Wow. We could not be greedy and just do this. I'm about in and outs right now. In and out. Get it done. Get the money. Take the money and run, baby. Take the money and run. I sold XRP up already for a gain of about $300 as the day started. I'd like to get 17% out of that and call it a day. I'll go a little lower and get right to the wick at 19.34. I like this call. I think I may take it. I may take you up on this call, my friend. Let's see if 3 commas work. Can I make a call? Can I get into a trade on 3 commas? Or am I going to get blasted out and say, oh, no. You know what it's like to wake up and know you're in like 15 positions and not see not one of them? It's not fun. It's not fun at all. But it's just one of them green days, man, where everything is just booming. Everything is booming. Everything but Ave. But when Ave flies, it's gonna be a glorious day. It really is. See big movement like we've never seen in Ave. BAN making that move. BAN at 719. So here we're gonna look at this DeFi. DFBUSD. What is this? What is this? We don't even know what it is. But you know what? I like the call. I like the call. I sold XRP up at 24 even. It's a great sell. It went up and down. Hey, it could go up more, but I did my thing. I can't find the USDT pair. You're saying there's a USDT pair, but it won't show it here. Interesting. I can't find it here. Are we looking at the same thing? Exaggerated bullish divergence. No, it has bullish divergence. I see it. I see it flying down. Well, this goes up. Look at it. It's right here. That goes down to down. This goes up to up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bullish divergence. Right? Boom. Boom. Bullish div confirm, man. I'm in it. I don't need much more confirmation. Like, that's glorious to me, honestly. I know what I see. I know what I'm looking at. So look, maybe we can switch to, you saying DF? Yeah, look, we don't have the USDT pair. So I don't know what you mean. Or we're talking about the same thing. Check out DEX tools for it. I can get it for BUSD, which is fine. Right? So I can buy some BUSD and make that move. Yeah, how come you always recognize the music? You said that the other day. You were like, oh, there it is. That's blah, blah, blah. And I was like, how do you know this? Like, how do you know everything? So let's take a look at BUSD. Now, if I buy this BUSD, this is what we're talking about here, right? This DF on Binance, right? Yeah, it came out December 11th. This makes sense. This is it. Just confirm that this is it before I go into this trade, because I really like the position and what it looks like. Hard looks nice too. BAN looking nice. I want to take a look at hard, man. That other one looked even better though. Deflect looks like it's about to fly, honestly. I'm really a little more keen on this one. This Deflect looks like it really wants to pop. Yeah, I just don't want to get hit anymore with the I don't want to get hit anymore with the yeah, if we get to 33 likes, I will jump in the snow, in the freezing cold snow. So who doesn't want entertainment like that? I would hit the like button 1,000 times over, man. I would sign into 1,000 computers and be like, yo, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Okay. I wanted in at $5. Doge. We'll look at Dogecoin. Move AWI. I figured patron stock like it. Yes, it is. I'll jump in and DF now. Okay, so I'm gonna actually buy some BUSD. Look at that though. BUSD is tanking compared to. I don't like seeing that. USD to BUSD. Look at that. Like BUSD is better right now because the US dollar is below. That's interesting. So if I buy smart sell, buy sell. I'm always confused when I convert currency to currency. But look, I'm going to get $2 more of BUSD. So BUSD is cheaper at the moment. It seems like it's falling off compared to USD. That's kind of strange. I don't want to be getting... Look, it's like almost... Whatever. I can't worry about the pegs, but you know what I'm saying, guys, right? I'm just breaking it down. Morning, lifers. Bro, you promised us a pie in the face. Yeah, we did it, man. You didn't see the pie in the face, bro? Everybody tell him to go watch the live stream with the pie in the face, man. We hit it. Yo, Desmond, if we hit 33 likes, I'm jumping in the snow in my underwear, okay? I'm going to jump in the snow in my underwear if it all goes right, right? So get ready, man. Get ready to see a Sam Price moment, like you know. I'll show it to you if you want. I'll show it to you here on the live stream if you want. Like, can bust it out quick. What I did is, if you really want to see it, If you really want to see it, just go here. Everybody saw it. People loved it. I think it was funny. Right here, pie in the face. It was last night. And I actually have a timestamp right here, pie in the face, 3507. So you don't have to sit through it all. Promise the lifers that I do it. How about that? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We just got to give it like 5 minutes. She actually got me when I was like not ready. Like I was kind of like, don't do it yet. Come here, come on in. She grabbed the back of my head, dude, which I don't know who taught her how to do that. She grabbed the back of my head and smushed me. Gave me a nice little smushery. She's hilarious. Come on. She literally like yeah, you gotta watch. Yeah. It's a glorious time, man. It's a glorious time. Anyway, I don't want to waste your guys' time. You guys are here for the business. I know what you're here for. Nobody cares about me in my life. You want the money. You guys are here for the money. A new coin on Binance, 1718. We'll smart trade it. I'm not going to risk a lot. We'll see how it goes. 2200 in the trade. We'll set a stop profit. Take a look at the chart. So you're going to learn from me all the time. So you're going to look at the chart. Okay, I only buy bottom of the pennant, or see, this is breaking out technically. It's popping out of the wedge. So you go here and you put a little bit of a, we're coming out here, so we could almost be back in the pattern. If we break back into the pattern, so literally, like, I think I don't need 5.75% is all I need on that. That's all I need. The more of a bull market too, the smaller your stop losses. You really can start taking advantage of the movement. It's amazing what goes on. Lost my window. Okay, so there we go. So we're gonna say, we said 6, but I'm so precise that it's got to be the negative 5.77. And then we're going to take a look at where we want to get out. And, we could get all the way up here to be greedy, 46%. But let's just think that people are a little in the middle. Right now, I'll put it at 15249. This is interesting. 0. Wait, this is 0.17. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the ETH. It's sad that I can't. Let me go CoinTrader Pro possibly, and we'll take a look at DF. DeFi chain, right? Is this it now? Exploding like on the US dollar? See that? Interesting. Hard to get a read now. So this looks different on the BSD chart. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. I'm gonna break out. So here are my levels. 24. So 24 would be a nice place to get out in the middle right here at this. See this area? I like 24. So I'm gonna go with 24. While I'm not picking 24, you'll see I'll make a line. It's this level here. You can see where the price got hit, and that's going to be a nice support and resistance place. So we're going to go in 17, sell at 24. And that's a call right now, live on the stream, 39% gains coming. We'll take the ask and we'll walk away. Now the least we can lose, right? Now I'll take you into my idea here. Now, I like to risk 150 a trade. So I can trade and trade and trade till I lose all my money. I won't, because I have a bunch of risk management in place. So if I divide that by 0.0577, that's going to give me a $2,500 position. And I went below that to 29.97. So we're going to risk even less than my actual, my morning. And and I cut it a little lower. So, you know, you can see like 2197 times 0.0577, right? $126 on the risk. Good morning, Ross, man. If you ain't do it already, hit the end like button. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. We get to 33 likes, which is one more. Damn, you guys are going to make me jump in the snow. Why do I do this to myself, man? So today I'm going to have to jump in the snow, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Today I'm going to have to jump in the snow. We go to 33 likes, man. One more like and I jump in the snow. So if you guys want to see me jump in the snow, go tell family, friends, and say, hey, guys, you guys want to see something crazy? Now, the fill's taking a while. This happens a lot, especially on the BUSDT pairs with lack of liquidity. See what happens here. Fill me up, and we'll go from there. Now, let's take a look at some other things going on in the markets. Nice call on deflect. I see what I see. And honestly, though, I'm confused. Right now, this is an ascending triangle, but we just bought DF. Oh, yeah, so deflect and DF are two different things. I'm getting confused. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they are the same, but they're... You guys, I like what I see here. Double bottom. I like what I see here. Bullish divergence. MACD looking nice. Stokes pointing up. This thing looks ready to go, honestly. Had a nice pump. Came back down. Doing its thing. Let's see if the 15-minute is even in our favor. It's not. It wants to roll over. So that means some sideways action, actually. Could have waited to see the 15-minute roll down. So we could actually come back down a little bit to 16.3 is my call here. And there's no chance that this isn't falling over, right? So that's why you always have to put a stop loss. Have to put a stop loss. And we're not going to risk too much in the trade. Now, I did use this. We're looking at this and we go back. Yo, this thing was doing crazy. All this stuff too is all acting funny. Technically, am down Bitcoin because you know I'm trading some USDT pairs. So it's like, hey, you could have been trading Bitcoin pairs, but they got slammed as well. Let's take a look at Binance and see what's flying on Binance. Just look at the markets. And shout out to anyone if you're new and you don't know what to trade or how to trade, let us know. Okay? Let us know and we'll help you. We'll help you. They were able to make my own referral link, which is cool. Custom referral link, Crypto Life for 33. So come on and come into Binance. As long as you're what is up with Rose? My 3 commas still not working. See, my 3 commas is working. How come yours isn't? That's weird. I have a server, maybe I'm closer to a different server. Interesting. It could be like mass outages. This storm is serious. Looks like it's still coming down out there. Like, this is insane, honestly. Let's take a look at Rose, because Rose looks hot to trot, man. I pinned it. It's on my radar. It's coiling, man. It's only a matter of time. And right now, it's double bottoming at the bottom of the pattern. Like, to me, that's... I don't think you can beat this right now. Rose about to fly up. 50% gains coming out of Rose, man. I keep talking about it. Rose. Don't miss Rose. Small micro cap, making that double bottom. Look, second right hand, and it's going to be coiled up. It's kind of written that unless the whole market tanks, this thing's looking good. So all you got to do is buy right now and then put a stop loss right here. Only use 1%. Look, guys, it's written in there. Here's the trade for you. Here's the trade. You buy right now. You enter right now. Again, this isn't financial advice, but this is what I would do. I buy at the very moment, okay? And then what I would do, I may actually buy if I can find some capital. Do I have some capital left? We just went from USDT to BUSD, so we took that capital. I think we're tapped out, man. Tapped out. How could I be tapped out? Insane, right? I really don't need this $1,000 or this $10,000 in XRP right now. I'm just sell that real quick. Band. Holding $3,000 worth of band. Do I need to do that? I could sell 1,000 of it. Only need like 2,500 for a bag, right? Holding 2,500 worth of Aave. Holding 2,500 worth of. Holding $2,000 worth of DOT. Oh, I still got $2,000 worth of BUSD. So the whole time I had BUSD sitting in there, and I just converted. Interesting. So I do like Rose right now. I'm gonna go into Rose. Now, is there a BUSD pair for it? Let's take a look. I like Rose right now. I do. 50% gains. And when this thing is gonna fly, I like it. I like it. Another thing you want to put on your radar is CHZ. And why? It's because it's owned by Binance. And they're pushing it. They're pushing it really, really hard. So, yes, I'm still listening to the music. Why are you pausing my music? How dare you? How dare you? There's an ETH competition going on right now. We should join it, guys. What's going on? Earn a bonus. Trade ETH USD to be won. 320 ETH. Trade ranking list. Interesting. Perpetual contracts. ETH tokens to be won. You just trade, and then if you win, you win, right? That's all it is. Interesting. On Binance. Yeah, it is available. BS the God, sup champ? Social Swap, my man. How you doing, man? Fluent dropped. Yeah. What about Band? Band is doing its thing, man. Band. So look, Rose. You get into Rose right now. 4.3% stop loss. Only use 1% of your portfolio. I don't care what you got. If you got $3,000, that's 300. 1% is $30. So 30 divided by 0.0439. You could put $683 into Rose, and you might end up making 50%. And you're gonna risk $30 to try to make 300. You do that 10 times in a row. Tell me, and then you get back to me. See how you're doing. 3 commas is working now. It is. Yeah, thank God. To wake up and see none of your positions though is insane. STX is block stacks. Sand has a bunch of news coming out this month. They have land sales. They have a lot of stuff going on. Look at the uptrend that it's in. And it's at the bottom as it's making its way through this channel. So it's going to channel. Look at Sand. Just doing its thing. Bottom of the pattern. Looking really good. Let's take a look at the 4 hour for you. 4 hours front running. Getting wicked up off the bottom here. I like this. Forming a rising wedge, right? If it breaks out, it will go parabolic. We can almost show this is a bit of a cup and handle going here. This could be a large, strange handle. This is a cup. We're in the cup. We're in the cup, and now we're going to make our way out of the cup, just like we made our way into the cup. So, up here, we come in. We're going to make our way back out. There's that line of resistance here at 566, and then it's off to the races. So Sand looks like it really wants to rip. Take a look at the daily for it. Daily is in some choppy waters, going up and down here. Looks like we may just kind of go sideways for a little while. So the daily doesn't give us the best feeling. The 4 hour looks pretty good though. Your first calls on gold and silver were spot on. They seem like they are breaking out. Thank you, man. Boss, you need your TA on silver for a possible re-entry when you can? Yeah, for sure, man. I got you. Okay, we'll go into the traditional markets for a quick second. I don't want to spend too long on it. We got a lot of coins to go over, a lot of stuff to discuss. Let's get it good on time. It's 10:55. We'd like to get out of here at 11:30. We did start the stream a lot later today. Just got some things to do. I want to make some more videos and get some things done. Lately, I've been streaming so long. It has been kind of exhausting me. So let's take a look at silver. Let's go look at the regular market for a second. Into the Gus funds. Shout out to my man Gus. Love you, man. Thank you so much for the heartfelt message recently. Wow, DXY in the 80s, my friends. Eesh. Neats, geets. So look, the dollar is tanking today. Absolutely tanking. And look, it could extend itself to more losses. Stokes want to come down. We're into the oversold region. We may get a bounce too for that. So remember, dollar is oversold. We could get somewhat of a bounce. That could affect the Bitcoin price. But Bitcoin is up so much right now because the dollar is dropping like an anvil, okay? Look at it. Would you want to be in a trade like this? And dude, rounded tops are super, super bearish. Like this thing, whenever I show you bulls are great for accumulating. So, and Joe just taught me this. If you go and grab the curve and you go from right to left, it curves at the nice top for you. If you curve left to right, it curves the bottom way. Shout out to Joe for showing me that yesterday. You're the man, Joe. And stop leaving me those messages. I almost cried this morning, man. He's saying I'm his inspiration to kind of get up every morning and just do what he loves to do. And I tell him, and he's like, I used to sleep until I was done. Now I'm up at 5 a.m. ready to make a video because I'm inspired. And to inspire people in that way, look at double bottom here in the dollar, right? So this looks like it's going to fly up, right? I inverted this, guys. I inverted this. So this looks like an altcoin that you want to buy right now. Look, the dollar is the opposite of an altcoin right now. It's double topped on the way down. Let's take a look at it just like we always take the length of the pole to the neckline. We come down here. This sends the dollar even lower to my green line here at 75. That's going to be huge for Bitcoin when you see the dollar continue to fall. Also going to be good for gold. Anything's going to go up. Stocks are going to go up because stocks are better than the dollar. Anything that's better than the dollar will go up. Now look, the Dow Jones. Everybody has their eye on the Dow Jones. I'm saying it's going sideways here, about to break out of a bull flag. When it does this, it's going parabolic up to 40K. All your stocks are going to go up. They're setting us up. They're printing. Too much money to fail. They're not going to let us go, man. I didn't hit the 33 likes. Did I? Ah, man. I'm happy and not happy, but happy. Damn, man. All right. What time is good for you guys? So I can get the most views. Everyone put in your favorite time to see me jump into the snow. Okay, so the Dow holding that 30,000 all-time high and doing its thing. It's still in this bull flag. So I'm bullish on the Dow, man, right now. Showing good signs right now, too, on the daily. About to have a push-up on the daily. Lack of bearish momentum. We had the cross. We did not. I'm telling you right now, the Dow's going to explode. No matter what you're in, you're going to make some big money here in the stock market. All right, let's take a look at gold. Gold took my bounce, and it broke out. All we had to do was watch gold break out. I said if it does, I think it is. We had bullish divergence here, and it did. It broke out. I said it could get rejected by the top of the trend line and come revisit 1732. I said if it breaks up to the top of this trend line, you're good to start making some longs on gold. I would long gold now. It's going to make its trajectory back to 21,049 actually, 2,149. So sorry, talking about Bitcoin so much. So I think gold is definitely going to go all the way up to 20,145. Look for a nice move on gold. It just broke long-term resistance. It's been in since October 6th. Poked out here, came back in. We don't want to see that. Also, what I'm seeing here is an inverted head and shoulder for gold. And these are beautiful, okay? And you can see it. It's so clear and obvious, but why not point it out? We have a right shoulder. We have a head. We have a left shoulder. We have a head. We have a right shoulder. There's actually a tool for this too. I actually love using it. So cool. A little head and shoulder tool. Little bitty head and shoulder tool. Come on over here, you little head and shoulder. And I like it. It labels the shoulder. It's just like so clean. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So clean. What is the idea for that? Well, you'll take the neckline to the head and you'll project that you're going to go up here. Break that other support of resistance there. And we will have a little trouble here at 1960. You may want to take some profits at 1960, wait for it to go sideways and get back into a pip. But this is a great time to open up a trade into gold, breaking out of this line here. And now gold is going to start its trajectory back up. I was worried about it in this downtrend. That was just the dollar. They were playing games with the dollar. The dollar is collapsing. They can't do anything about it. And it's on its way. It's on its way. 10:15. Laughing my ass. Now, get your trunks on. Yeah, but how do I film it? Like, I'd have to take the live stream away. I wish I could go live from 2 different cameras. Like, I could add this to the thing, you know? I'm getting so many texts. Bitcoin, man. I'm like, I told y'all for years. Yeah, someone said, are you selling any Bitcoin here? Just, I'm not selling a piece of my Bitcoin. I already sold one a little too early, man. I have to be honest. So I sold one around 17, got back in at 18, wrote it up, sold it around 25 on the dot, and then got into altcoins. Gotta find a way, boss. Well, you know what? There's this one way I could do it. If this camera can, I just live stream again. You know, I make another live stream and say, you know, I'll be live in literally 5 minutes, and I'll create the live, and it'll be like, man jumps into snow to celebrate Bitcoin, right? And point it out the window. I don't know if I have the USB length. All right, bear with me right now. I'm going to see if we have the USB length. I just don't want to lose the show, guys. I want you guys to, like, we're still talking about coins here, and, like, I want to stay focused. I really want to stay focused for my subscribers and my team. You guys that know me are cool with it now, but there's some new people that may don't know what's going on. You should have done it at 3:33. Yeah, you're funny. I got to find a way. Point out the window. Do it later this evening, after the show, because we need you now. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at silver. Silver's just going to follow gold, man. And it's going to actually make a bigger pip on it. So it's going to do the same thing. Look, it's doing the same thing. I have silver in this beautiful pennant. And silver's breaking out. And it's going to go to $37 an ounce. Easily. So there's your call for silver. The daily doesn't look that good. It's a little high on the Stokes. So we might pop up here, go sideways for a little while until we keep moving. But this is a slow grind for silver. Let's check out the pip for you, though. You're trading pips. You want to see the 1 minute. Want to get an idea of what you can do. 1 minute, 15 minute, kind of give you an idea. We're bouncing off the 200-day moving average, which is really strong. I really like to see that for silver. It broke out. It retested here, as you can see, and now it's on an upward trajectory, just kind of doing its thing. It's in a bit of a pennant now, so we'll draw that pennant for you, and you can see how you could play this today. Make use of money, Ross. Love helping people make money. And you look, right now, this is a perfect time to get into silver on a pip. Let's take a look at the 15-minute before I speak too soon. 15-minute actually could come down a little bit more, down to this trend line here. Let's see. This pattern isn't formed yet, so the 15-minute is forming a little less of a bull flag. So you could have got maybe a tiny pip on the 1 minute, but the 15 minutes not in your favor at the very moment. So right here, I would draw this pattern that I'm drawing right now, Ross, and just wait for a rollover on the RSI on the Stokes here. And make sure the MACD is in your favor with a curl up, which is going to happen in about an hour. And what I like to do is I put an alert down here. I right click it. And then when it comes down, I enter the trade. And that's a beautiful way to do it. It's been working out for me. It really kind of sends it up. Love the slow grind. Thank you, boss. Babe, I started way late today. Started at 10 o'clock. Anyway, so we see that we're in a falling wedge too as well for silver. And here's your temporary target for silver. You want to make that play on a pip from 25.90 up to 26.57. Looks like you're going to be able to get that, I think, throughout the day, at least by tomorrow. Yeah, 15 Stokes down to curl up. You got it. Yep. FTSSF. Yep, I know how you get down. Thank you. So there you go, man. That's you'll make money on that. You know, nothing is guaranteed in life, right? And again, this isn't financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own research. And make sure, you know. Now, what about my Apple call? I told you guys to get into Apple at 122. I jumped and moaned. I screamed about it. I said, this is my call. I said, Apple is about to explode. I said, don't sleep on Apple. I'm bringing it up every single day. My call has already proven to make you money. I told you to get in here inside the triangle or even at the breakout. I told you there was a retest there. You could have gotten to the retest, and Apple is already up a nice about 8.9% off that. And if you got in at the bottom of the trend line, we're up 17%. And we're going all the way to about 166. I told you the Dow's going to explode. Apple front runs the entire market, billions of dollars. Look for Apple to make some moves into Bitcoin. They're going to say, hey, we're into Bitcoin. It's already kind of the charts. Show me the chart. I'll show you the news. And you see we took the length of the pole. That puts us up here. This thing's about to explode. I'm making another call for you for Apple. Okay, 8 hour is actually going sideways a little bit, but it's pushed back up again. 4 hour just had a cross, still going out. Stocks momentum and doing well. Looks like it'll go sideways again. See, came up, flagged, came up. Look like we'll look for another flag here. We have an indecision doji. which is up and down with one in the middle. We'd like to see that close with a little bigger of a green. You see the indecision doji, the doji star. That shows indecision. Kind of says that the trend maybe want to go sideways or might slightly change. I see we're going to go into another flag here as we step our way up out of the pennant. Again, though, the Apple call going exactly as it went to plan. So there's another call on the channel that would have made you some money if you'd taken it. Hope you did. I talked about it every single day. Every single day I keep talking about it. Every single day. Okay. XRP, baby. Let's take a look at XRP. You say it's flying off the chains right now. That snow is just dumping. Like, it's the thickest, fastest snow I've seen. Wow, silver taking a little bit of a fall right now, Ross. So take a look at this. This is interesting. Getting sold down. Is the dollar pumping up? Or we just take a look at this. Watch this. Looks like it's coming back down. Maybe a good pip time is coming pretty fast. We're hitting the 21-day moving average too. There's a chance that we're also in a bigger pattern. Something like this. You said FTSFF? FTSSF. First Cobalt Court. Oh, I love them. I've been playing Cobalt. I've actually seen them before. It's been a while, but I remember seeing them on NIA. They gave me that call. FTSSF, Cobalt. Cobalt's going to explode. They use Cobalt inside of the it's the mineral they're using in a lot of these electrical batteries for Tesla, NIO, stuff like that. So buying Cobalt stock is actually an underlining play when you're getting into electric cars, stuff of that nature. This thing looks like it just had some big movement, nice pop, came down out of a falling wedge, popped again on the 15-minute. Looking good on the Stokes, like it really wants to move even more. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour just had a pop, so this is it. I would sell something if it was up like that. Came all the way from 10 all the way up to 19, so it's basically up 100%. Up 88% in the last 12 hours since yesterday on a gap up. Thing looks nice. May want to take profits on something that pops up like that. Insane. But it also was down in the dumps. Little inverted head and shoulder. Been there for a long time. It broke long-term resistance. Seems like it's been in since February of 2019. So very interesting to see this spike up like this out of nowhere. Definitely wait for it to consolidate. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily's looking kind of hot, a little hot, overbought. Stochastic, so I wouldn't touch this now. I'd wait a few days to see it cool off, kind of watch it make a bit of a bull flag, something like that. It already is here. Let's look at the 1 hour. It's kind of flagging right now, so I would wait for this to flag and then I would get back in. Someone give this guy a trophy. Okay, swooping in, boss. Appreciate you so much. Because Bitcoin going back to 23.7. Yeah, I mean, we got Bitcoin. If you came to my channel right at the beginning of the day, we called Bitcoin to 27K right now. And I'm sticking to it until, yeah, that's it. I'm sticking to Bitcoin to 27K. That's it. Bitcoin to 27K. It's flying. I just opened up a futures trade. I didn't say anything about it. I just did it on the low. But you can see I'm up now 47% already on the futures trade. Dominating. Let me send that into the stream. We just make money, man. Like, we just sit here calmly. I already sold XRP for gains. XRP up for gains. So, life is good. And we got the calm music on. We're not freaking out. We're not, like, panic selling. We're just doing it nice and easy, man. The way it's supposed to be done. Up 51% now. Throw that into the trade. But yeah, and how I did that, I just based it off the 15-minute Stokes. I bought the Stokes that were low on the 15-minute. See? Trading the 15-minute is a lot easier than trading the 1 minute, I'll be honest. And I kind of like it a little more. I've been swinging, just changing up things a little bit. You can scalp. But this is just the bigger picture idea. I said, okay, we're about to have a cross on the 15-minute. You want to give me a double bottom on the MACD. You want to give me a double bottom on the Stokes. And you want to give me a kind of probably a double bottom on the price action. If I look at the 1 minute, even here, the 15-minute, look, there it is. It's hard to see. And we break out. So now we break out of this bull flag. And that's a breakout, my friends. That is a breakout. Temporary target for this breakout is up to 21,044. So that's probably where I would like to close this trade. 24,414, right? So we go up in here to the take profit area. 24,414. That's where we should hit. We really should hit that place. And then Mark Price on that. Mark Price, I love that. He was one of my favorite basketball players, Mark Price. But it's one of the names that you use all the time in the service. So yeah, we got into a leverage trade, making it move. 37 likes. Shout out to everybody here, man. You guys are gonna go. If we get to 50 likes, I'll make a futures trade in the snow. How's that? I'll bring my computer outside and make a futures trade while I'm in the snow. I'll do something insane. We get to 50 likes, I'll up the ante. There's a pond behind my house. Maybe I'll jump in the pond. Who knows, man? Make it crazy, right? Anyway, amazing gains coming out of Bitcoin right now, doing its thing, 23,400 and continuing up. Really doesn't want to take no for an answer right now. I have it projected to go to 24,000 probably in a little while. So if you want to take that trade with me on the 15-minute Stokes, you can ride these up and we can just keep going on this magic carpet ride, right? Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Just play it how it is. Just play it how it is. Stop loss. 23,250. Take profit. 24,144. The 44. 23,250 stop loss. Excellent. And look at this, dude. Look at this trade right now. I'm locked up. 23,250, I lose $1. This goes 24.4 and I made 239. We confirm that. And we rock out. Let's take it, man. Let's take it. Onward and upward, my friends. Onward and upward on the 15-minute Stokes. They're looking good. Just hope they can kind of continue up. Give us some more momentum. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at XRP. You guys said it was out of control, huh? Don't be catching hypothermia. We need you and TA, bro. No, I'll be all right. Be naked. You need engagement. I'll do a speedo. How's that? I'll put on my wife's underwear. Nah, this is getting crazy, man. Nice, boss. 27K is boss, right? Movement. The big boss, BS Social. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone here. We'll give a shout out to everybody on the live stream. Here's shout out time. Shout out time. Where everybody gets their name shout out. I try not to miss one person. Jay Supreme, JD Hughes, Luke, my man Luke, all the way from St. John. Shout out to the Johnnies. This person, JD Hughes, Jesse B, Eddie DC, my man. Crypto 24, making the movement move. We gotta move. We gotta move. Noel, man. I feel like I know you all. I appreciate Noel. I appreciate every time you come in. Thank you so much. Crypto 24, Paul, my dude. JD Hughes, Jesse B. Gotta love you, Jesse B, man. He's like, if Jesse B's not here, I'm not here. JD Hughes, Pavin Sai, Theo Wrench, my first dude. I like the owl. I like that. I just found that you did that. Wise. That looks like Wise. Interesting that you did that. I picked up on that. Morning, Robert Cox, Hadouken, my man, Amit. JV Supreme, gotta love that, man. JV Supreme, JVY Supreme, J Supreme, really, right? Kevin Gallagher, man, shout out to you, my friend. Hadouken again. Chris Conlon up in there. Robert Cox, my dude. Are you related to Courtney Cox? Douglas Nowak, how you doing, my friend? How's everything going? And Sergu, man, my dude, my Nano man. Hi, Nano, not in the list. I know, it will be. I'm going to fix that today. DXNY, we talked about that. Arati, my man. Morafro. I always get Morafro. What's going on, Abzilla? JD Hughes, my dude. The musician, the man with the magic fingers. Guy's unbelievable. Every single person here. Theo Wrench, every one of you. This person, my man Joe, man. Des Romaine, my dude. Ross Bush, coming up in there. 100, my dude, 100. BS Social Swap up in the mix. Corey M, man. Shout out to Corey M, man. Shout out to Corey M. That's a new name. I haven't seen that before. Shout out to BB, my lovely wife. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Love you all. Hope you, and Thomas Miranda. Thomas Miranda, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. I grew up with a Steven Miranda. He owns a hardware store in my local town. He went into the Marines. He has a brother, Albert Miranda. I don't know if there's any connection. Shout out to Thomas, man. Okay, guys, let's go into your tickers. Let's go into what you guys think is happening. Let's talk about what we see going on. Okay. Nah, no relation to Courtney. Tom Miranda. Wait, so are you related to them? Oh, you're Tom. Oh, Tom. Yeah. I didn't know you were their cousin. I didn't know you had the same last name as them. I never knew that. Ah, yeah. Shout out to Tom, man. Thank you for coming into the stream, man. I really, really appreciate it, dude. That's so sick that you came in, Tom. Dude, what an amazing day. We did it, bro. We did it. Oh, see, Tom, I never knew that he had... See, I never met you when I was a kid. So I only thought there was Steve and Albert. See, I never knew that there was another Tom. See? So there you go. I feel like a clown right now, honestly. I feel like an idiot. I don't think we ever met growing up, though. I never met you. Yo, people from my hometown coming in. I love this. This is what it's all about. Let's take a look at ETH. ETH is going to fly, I think, to 800. It's going to start pumping heavy, too, as well. This market is insane. I showed you the market caps. I show you where we're going to go. Looks like we have 20 more billion coming into the altcoins, at least to 220 billion. We're sitting at 212 right now. So ETH making a move here. Starting to come up out of this, let's look at the bigger picture. Take a look at the daily for you on ETH. Now, ETH is going parabolic. It was in this rounded bottom with the, perfect, beautiful double bottom, as you can see. Very similar to Bitcoin's trajectory. But look, it has Bitcoin's exact trajectory, but Bitcoin already did it. It's basically just going to follow Bitcoin. If you watch Bitcoin's chart, it's going to do the same thing Bitcoin just did. So watch ETH, man. You'll see it at $1,000 soon. And you'll say, why didn't I buy a bunch of ETH? What was I thinking? I was so scared Bitcoin was going to tank the market that I didn't get in. Look at this move on the daily candle, crossing right here. And that's one cross. This daily is just beginning. The show has just begun, my friends. The show has just begun. 4 hour is going to be a little spent. I think it's going to go sideways here. So I don't think you have to FOMO in right now to ETH. At the present moment, I think 670 is going to be a nice little stopping center for it here. And it's going to go sideways. I still have it projected to break out of this pattern. You see this pattern that we're in here? And what I did is I took the length of the back of this pole here, drew it down here. We prick back here. That projects ETH to go to about 793, about $800. So ETH going to 800. ETH 2.0, they're staking it. You can make basically, I think, about 10% a year off of your stake. If you have 32 ETH, you can get a node and stake the node. So there you go. There you go. All right, now let's take a look at... Let's take a look at XRP. XRP flying. I have a feeling XRP was just going to go off the chains today. Let's see. XRP up. Damn, I sold it at 24. Would have made even a prettier penny on that thing. Still flying. Still flying. XRP at 63 cents and climbing. What is my target for XRP? Right back to 70 cents, man. All the way to the all-time high and to $1. I see XRP flying to some crazy heights, honestly. I had a Fibonacci. We bounced off the 618 area. You can see right here, right off the 618. I took a circle there. Insane how much Fibonacci really helps. If you want to learn your Fibonacci, please. I tutor people for $75 an hour. If you ever want to get tutored, I sit with you. I spend the whole time. I break down support and resistance, Fibonacci. I show you how to move your moving averages. I have a beautiful 8-point checklist that tells you what to go through before you get into a trade. I have a risk management system that combines where you bring things down onto the chart with your actual stop loss. You put that percentage into an equation and it gives you how much you should be trading. Therefore, you're not always risking tons of money. You're not just going willy-nilly into things left and right. You have more of an idea of what you're doing. 3 commas really has to stop going down, in and out all day long. Okay? It has to stop going in and out all day long. This is absolutely absurd. Okay? It is watching my trades. So DF, we're down 95 cents right now. I think that's going to be a great buy. Band, we're up 68. ETH, we're up $100 now on that trade. We put 2,400 into ETH at about 6.45. Dot, we got into Dot at about 536. It's sitting there at 568. We're up 115. Tomo, that's a longer term hold. We did 715 at Tomo, let it rock. Waves also starting to make a move. I see money flowing into the altcoins now. I think Bitcoin's going to slow down once we hit 24K, and I think then it's going to release a bunch of capital into the alts. We're going to see some big movements. Aave is my only trade that's really down at the moment. IOST is a long-term hold, and VeChain is a long-term hold. So for the day, and we already took profits on XRP up. Sad we could have been in it even longer. I did have a stop loss at 24. It happened to get hit. It happens, you know. Let's take a look at STX, man. Sorry about that. And let's take a look at, we didn't finish our YFDI projection. Oh, no, we did. I said it's going to go sideways into that projection. I think it's a really nice time to buy YFDI at the very moment. Again, this isn't financial advice. Do you give yourself your own due diligence? And you can't. If you press that buy button, it's on you. But I got into this at 1,500. It's already well above 100%, and it pays you to hold it, a 6% dividend a month. So this thing is ripping. Coin and the market cap is continuing to grow. YFDI, put it on your radar. They got Safe Swap. They're getting pushed. 633333 on the dot, and Ripple is continuing to rise. That was your entry right back there at 44. We called it pretty well. If you watch my channel, I did an entire analysis of Ripple, and it was spot on. Honestly, it was absolutely spot on. It is time to become a bull, man. It's time. The pullbacks are few and far between. Shout out to everyone on my live stream. 711 subscribers. So awesome. Looks like we're gonna go up and up and up to the moon. What do we want to talk about here? Wanted to show you my TA video on XRP. Really broke it down for you. Falls through, it looks like it's definitely going back to that 45, 46 region. So first we obviously have to break through 61 and 63 and get it. And see, it came right to the region where I discussed. I mean, it's insane. We're making a double bottom on the RSI, stochastic RSI. This is a good sign. I love seeing these. We bottomed, had a second bottom, and boom. Anyway, so there's so much knowledge in my channel. I'm going to be giving you updates, doing the best I can to really break it down for you. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If you came to my channel, you're already doing the right thing. You really are. And XRP continuing to rip every second as we watch it. Nice perpetual swap trade possibly there on XRP. Now we're up a nice 45% in this leverage trade, $87, continuing to rip on Bitcoin leverage. So yeah, put my money where my mouth is. I put my money where my mouth is. This app is so slow. They're funny. Their app is the worst. I mean, it's good. I like the look of it and I like the move of it, the Binance app, but come on. Come on now. So we're projected to hit my target there, and then I'm closing the trade at 24,114, around 24,000 is really where I'm going to close the trade. XRP about to hit 64 cents. It's really leading the charge for the altcoins. I think money is flying into the alts. This is what I'm telling you. People are shaving. People are shaving a little bit of profit here and there off of Bitcoin. They are, and they're flying in. They're flying in. The leverage trade now up $91. We didn't open it not too long ago. Yeah, please take the course, man. Please, to get to the course, you just go to my, you hit the link here. You hit the link here to my Telegram and just DM me or GM Crypto Tutorer. DM me. I should know the name, but I know if you DM me for a fact, Crypto Lifer, then you're gonna get a trading session, and we'll put you on the schedule, and we'll get you going. A lot of people seem to love it. Everyone that I've tutored has gotten so much out of the session. It's changed their way, how they see things. Look, and we're showing you profits every day, constantly. I teach you how to take profits and why. I teach you where to take profits and how. I teach you why you're doing the things you're doing. Okay, I break it down for you, really clean and concise. We have a nice PowerPoint presentation that goes with the nice slowing, calm voice. I show you the things how you need to be shown. I answer your questions. You can sit there and ask anything you want. And that's where I really think the one-on-one is the best, because it gives you that time to think. A lot of times you're learning information, but you have questions. Those questions don't get answered. You don't really fulfill you don't really get everything you want out of the session. You really don't. So look, this is hitting my exact target here so far as we projected to break out. We didn't hit my buy box, didn't happen, but hey, we bounced off the 21-day moving average and it took us out. Now this is far away from the 21-day moving average. That means it's going to go sideways at this point. So here, if you miss theta, you're going to be able to get in on this flag when the 21 comes and kisses it. I see this all the time, so don't worry. Things will be okay for you. You'll be able to get into theta yet again. Total market cap continuing to grind on its way up to $248 billion. So more money than you ever would have believed is going to flow into this market. You have just started the beginning. This is just starting. Rose, I want to keep talking about it. It is wedged up in here. Only a matter of time. Double bottom forming. Looks really, really nice. Send me some of your tickers, guys. I really feel like going through some tickers before I get out of here. This is ticker time. Ticker time, ticker time, ticker time. Let's look at the news, too. The news is probably bugging. I love to see what the news says when they see this type of stuff. Yeah, Aave hitting that 87.50. You see Aave's going to hit that 90. When it hits it again, it's going to fly. Atom up to 5.69. Atom flying, doing its thing. Let's take a look at Algo, because Algo's a big mover here. 34.88. Algo about to make a huge move. Look at it. It's on inverted head and shoulders. Once it breaks this neckline, it's going to get all the way up to 41. And once it breaks that, I'm telling you right now, if you look at my big term projection for algorithm, it's in this giant triple double bottom here. And I see it going all the way up to 250% gains. Do not miss Algo. 4 hour waves. 4 hour appears to have broken back into the pattern. Possibly good entry with a small low risk stop loss. RSR. Mid caps, Link, Dot, and Uni. Bro, I need that. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at RSR. Shout out to Karuna Johnson. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for coming in. That's a new name here. Really, really appreciate that. Shout out to you, man. RSR. He's asking about RSR. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what's going on. Now the futures trade is up $100. We're up 53%. This thing is just moving. And I think we're going to get to my projected price there. Let me just take a look. While I'm trading, I'm also in these trades, right? So I'm trading. Some days I'm just amazing at it. I'm really good at trading while I'm streaming. Some days I'm not. It all depends on kind of like, I don't know. I get this vibe. Like some days it's a lot harder to stream and trade. And today is obviously a good day. Everything is flying, right? We're doing well. XLM was a nice play. It's going to follow XRP. So remember that too. Remember, XLM is going to follow XRP. XRP doing something amazing though. Absolutely insane. Okay, Bell, yeah. Okay, so let's get into it. First thing I want to do is just duplicate this and throw this up to my top screen so I can watch my Bitcoin trade because I'm in a futures trade right now. That could go any way, right? So I got to make sure. But we're about to cross that 6, and we're doing well. Let me look at the 15-minute Stokes. They're still pointed up, and we just had a cross. There's more to come on this trade. There's no reason to get out of this trade. 15-minute Stokes look great. We're going to throw up the Bitcoin chart up here. And I'm telling you, man, trading on that 15-minute is so crucial. Love XLM and XRP. Combo action. ADA. Okay, I love this, guys. You're really coming in with some tickers. Let's take a look at RSR right off the bat. RSR. I get to use my Boston accent when I talk about RSR. Now, RSR has been on a lot of people's radar. People have been talking about it. Absolutely. I talked about Penn Gaming just real quick now that we're there. I said you really want to load up on Penn Gaming. It's going to go all the way up to $1.26, so it's up 90. So far, I told you to buy into this bull flag, and it's up. You would have made at least, let's see right now, you'd be up another about 53%. That was 51.33. You saw it was there. But 51.33% for about 60% if you had taken my call on Penn Gaming. And this is the second time I've given you guys a call on Penn Gaming. So let's take a look at RSR. Okay, what do I see for RSR? It's in a cup and handle, okay? These things absolutely explode, and it's already starting to move out of the cup and handle. So you can see that I already have a cup and a handle drawn for RSR. You wouldn't believe, you guys are going to ask me tickers, and you wouldn't believe how much work I've done. I chart for about 10 to 12 hours a day, every day. I know it sounds insane. And because of that, I have work on almost every coin. So look, I already have RSR projected. It's breaking out of this. This is going to rip. It's actually, these fly. Whenever I see something breaking out of a cup and handle like this, it's going to make a big move. Now, a little extended on the 12-hour. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily also, but you know what? It's so new, we can't really use that trajectory. I found that's not the best case. Now, let's take a look at what's going on in the 4-hour. Going sideways, Stokes are up. Means it might want to go sideways for a second, but it's starting to break out of this bull pennant. 61% gains coming out of RSR. So keep this on your radar. How would I play it? How would you get into it? What is going on? Well, the Stokes are high on the 1-hour and the 4-hour. Okay, so that tells me that they have some room, but they could pop up a little bit more before they curl down. The 1-hour looks hot. 15-minute Stokes are low. If you want to get into a scalp, looks like there's possible chance. Let me give you your possibility of a scalp. Look, we also have an inverted head and shoulders here. We have a shoulder. We have a head. We have a right shoulder. That thing is, that's a beautiful thing. And we're forming into this bull pennant rising wedge type of scenario here. And we're going to break out, I believe, on the immediate short term. And that is the trajectory right around here at 25.44. So this is just a small possible pip. Little scalp grab right here, but that's a 17% scalp on the 15-minute. That's not bad. We could get that high, and then the 4-hour and the 1 minute could, and the 1 hour may want to roll over, and that's where we may even kind of come down and maybe go sideways in this area. And so that's my trajectory right now. Is what the chart is kind of giving me an indication of is we're going to come up, come back down, form something like this, break up above resistance, and then we're going to go to the moons. To the moons, kids, to the moons. To my next area of support and resistance that I already have drawn. And then again, and you're saying, well, what's going on? Well, this is the bigger pattern that I already drew for the cup and handle. It's amazing how, so you do your big work, then you get into your small work, and you figure it out. And it's breathtaking. And you really want to project. The more you project, the better you're off you're going to be as a trader. Okay? And how I'm able to make these projections, because I see it all the time, and I understand how price moves with the moving averages as well. This is a good kind of starting off point right now. So yeah, the Stokes are, this is coming down, but I trust the Stokes more. We're going to have small bearish momentum. When the Stokes curl back up, we're going to see a big move. So watch RSR. Looks like you could play a pip here, then get in sideways. But definitely the time to get in possibly be around now. I am not too happy about the 4-hour. It's a little oversold getting in that region, and the Stokes are high as well as the MACD getting a little bit of a run. It's also already been on a bit of a push, right? It broke out. Now we're going to see where it wants to consolidate and continue its move up. But this is in a bigger pattern. If we take a look at that daily, it's in a giant cup and handle. So yeah, RSR, man, don't sleep. Definitely another one that's about to explode. Let me write that down. I'm going to post this into my CB into my announcements. RSR, Crypto Lifer announcements. That's going to go in there for sure. Okay, awesome. Appreciate you sharing your take on RSR for us. Great content. Anytime, man. Don't get married, brother. Keep your chart game strong. I'm married, don't worry. I need an RSI bag today. Yeah, it's possible. Very, very possible. And Bitcoin continued to rip. Up 55% in the Bitcoin trade, up $100 at this point. So watch.
Mommy gave me this. Look, Ellie's gave this to me as an early gift present.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's like, so you put the light on here, and then you put a piece of paper, and then a regular piece of paper.
So let me see.
Yeah, and then you draw on top, and you can color with markers or colored pencils.
That's fascinating, Summer. I love it. What an artist. You know, your grandmother is an amazing artist. Your grandmother is an amazing artist. Thanks, buddy, baby. You're an amazing person. You know that? Yeah. Okay, now let's get into... Okay, we have so many tickers. Now let's get into Link, Dot, and Uni for Jesse B. Link, Dot, and Uni for Jesse B. Let's take a look at Link right now. I think Link's going to be $25 before you know it. I'm not having any Link. Link in a bit of a cup and handle, too. Like, let's say, here's your cup. There's your handle. So Link in a cup and handle, for sure. Doing its thing. When we take the base of this cup and handle, neckline to the base, and we bring that out, Daily looks a little hot. There's my trajectory, and back to all-time highs for Link at about $19, $20. So did its thing. It consolidated. If we pull a fib on it, it came down to the Fibonacci retracement level, right to the 706. That's the secret fib. It bounced from the 706 to the 618. Really want to add the 706 to your repertoire. If you don't right now, that's something you really need to learn. I can teach you this stuff if you want to get tutored. MWK e-commerce. Cool, man. I just got too many funds in crypto, man. Not selling to get into a stock. Hey, probably will fly to the moon, though. So easy cup and handle. I'm just focused on my crypto. So this is doing its thing. Could get a rejection here at the Fibonacci level of the 236. So things are going to get up there. Also, that coincides with the price action of the support and resistance region, which is about 1568. So it looks like you're going to get to 1568. Daily's having a cross right now. Still have room in the Stokes. Everything looking really good. So I really like it, man. If you don't have a big bag of Link, I don't know what to tell you. I've been accumulating Link ever since it was about $1, $1.73. If you can look at my channel, actually, I was putting people into Link at $1. And that's another reason why my channel, I've had staying power. My channel is the reason why we're growing and we're about to hit 1,000 subscribers. All the work I've done for years and years to get to this point, honestly. And if we look back when I only had 42 views, 8 views. Look, no one, that was a test stream, but still. And not many views, man. Not many views at all. Can Bitcoin hold 9K? Like things we were talking about. Bitcoin holds 10K. Gold back to 1,600, you know? Just, can you believe it? What we used to talk about here on the channel. It's just so funny. The Dow tanks again, short the S&P. What the Fed really doing with the gold? Like Fed prints unlimited, digital dollar. We were all over it. Unemployment crashes, you know? And you can see, like, what altcoins were we talking about back then? Time to buy Bitcoin? I think so. Right? So I'm telling you to get into Bitcoin back in March. Because it gives you 6%. Insane. The market will open in 9 minutes. Market's about to open. With some land where I could actually at least... Oh, we got an alert. Let's see what it is. I love the alerts. It's like, well, money. So DFBSD not doing well, down $23. So wasn't really my call either. I took it a little quick. So silver came down on the 15-minute. So that could be his entry, is all I'm saying for him. Bitcoin falling a little bit, but the 15-minute, we're just going to trust this 15-minute. Keep it moving. The Stokes are getting high now. Stokes are getting a little high. We're up $105 in the trade. Probably could rip even more. We could put a stop loss now at what, 23,600. Make sure we get $93 out of the trade no matter what, and then we can go back in at another time. So there we go. I'm quite familiar with them. Inverse head and shoulders playing out. Can you share the chart in Telegram? I do business with them. Very curious. Interesting. CTK. So he does business with them. Pretty cool. All right, I get it. I get it. Thank you. Take me to the trade. Yep, there you go. And that's your time to get into silver. It's that simple. See? Now you're really ready to rock. Make some money. That's how it works. Just got to have everything planned out. Nice and calm. Do it right. And there it is. Okay, let's take a look at Uni and Link. So Link, I think, is going to rip, man. You saw that. Link looking really, really good. Only a matter of time. Looking really thorough. Looking beautiful. So Link, man. Link up could be a play. It's up pretty big right now as well. Link USDT on the 15-minute. Look at that. Just bull flag, breakout. Just keep drawing your patterns, guys. Look, inverse head and shoulders. Go to the 5-minute. Look, head, shoulder, shoulder. You see it all the time. Similar patterns, similar behavior. Same type of scenarios over and over and over again. And look, and then we got stopped out of the trade. We made $100. And that's why, look, we got stopped out at 23.6. You know, don't be greedy. Yeah, I could make way more. I could make more. But on the trade right now, we just made $100 on that trade, man. Just made $100 trading futures. We made $100 in like 30 minutes. You got to look at it like that too. How long did it take you to make the money? What did you do to make the money? You know, using your knowledge. Use your knowledge. So we're going to take a look at Link, Dot, and Uni. Take a look at Dot. I like Dot right now. And Dot was kind of, no, I'm not saying struggling. Such a large cap. It takes a lot for it to move, but when it does move, it starts to move. And it doesn't like to fall too far down against Bitcoin. It kind of does its thing. We took a look at the daily on Dot. Now, a lot of these coins just had big movement on the daily. Okay, so you're going to see them kind of making their move. Auto. Should just hit auto, right? Get in the habit of that. Now, so we're in this rounded bottom here for Dot. I said we were going to break out, and I had a trajectory for you. I have this already, and we're going to go up to about $6.59 for Dot. Here's your breakout. It occurred just as I thought. Last 3 days has been going very, very well, and it's doing its thing. Could it get rejected here at the top of the trend line? Possible rejection at 607 is what I'm thinking. But still, it just has a cross here and looking really good. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours a little spent. May go start going sideways right now, so that's something to think about. We might go sideways for a little bit, or we might boom up a little bit more till we hit this rejection period at $6. So I think we're gonna get to $6. Even the 4 hour slightly suggests that is the case, and also the 1 hour. Lack of momentum seems like we're already kind of doing a bit of a flag here. See this? So keep this on your radar for sure. And we'll go back to the 5 minute and just get another trajectory of what that flag looks like on a smaller time frame. And you can see, oh, we have a diamond. So here you go. Now you build the diamond pattern. And look how we're building a story here for DOT. And this is why I get into the nitty gritty, man. I just absolutely love it. I love it. And that is definitely a diamond pattern. If you've never seen one, it's definitely a diamond. If it came in from the bottom, they do drop from the bottom. That's the only thing I don't like. Gotta be honest with you. This is telling me that we're going to come out. Possibly retest this area here. Only time will tell, though. Wow, that's so late. It's going to be like tomorrow by the time I get my vitamin D. Thank you. We started late.
That's true.
And always sell when you're up big, man. Just do it. Do the right thing. We sold up big. Go to the 15-minute Stokes. They're high, but the MACD was curving a little bit. We want to see Bitcoin kind of cool off for a bit. We need it to cool off. Go to 23.5. Go sideways for a bit. Do your thing. Don't be threatening. Don't tank on us. Just be nice and Asia. Be nice and Asia for us, man. Be nice and Asia. Bitcoin, don't take us down, man. Don't take us down. Don't take me down. Boom. This is a breakout right now for chills. Popping out, doing a bit of a retest at the top of this. It's been in this since December 14th. So, 3-day downtrend on the 5 minute, doing its thing. It is now it kind of busted out and it seems to be retesting the top of the pattern. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Starting to poke out here too on the 1 hour with the trajectory, but wants to kind of go back down sideways. Look for it to poke out and go sideways, but I'm watching chills, man. Bit of a cup and handle. Hard to tell, but it is, and it's starting to go parabolic. Let's look at it on the daily. You can see, man, it does these beautiful rounded bottoms. Here it's a bit of a double bottom. It's elongated. It's not perfect, but it's also inside of this curve here. Now, also, Binance has invested in them. They've put millions into them. So I don't see how they could fail if Binance is behind them. You could even call that a cup and handle. See that? That's a cup with a handle. Trajectory, neckline down to the bottom of the base, and look for this to explode. And then maybe possibly get all the way to that all-time high. 15%. 50% gains coming out of CHZ. All these altcoins are really set to explode. Okay, the other one is Uni. Let's take a look at Uni. Uni made some big moves. And we'll take a look at waves as well. If I could learn how to spell. Anyway, let's take a look at Uni. Now, look at Uni, man. It's like a little hurt soldier if you look at it on the daily, right? Just forming this rounded bottom, doing its thing. Bit of an inverted head and shoulders now. Head, bit of shoulder, shoulder, possible idea. We have it projected to break out just at this bull flag. If I took the length of this here and threw it up here, and that would bring it back up to about $6.26. So I have Uni projected to go to 626. It did fall out of the pattern, broke back into the pattern. If you look at a smaller time frame, that is an inverted head and shoulders. Like, we'll look at the 1 hour now, and you're going to see it really clear. Yeah, you see the head here, multiple right shoulders, left shoulder here, boom up. Off the bottom of the curve that I made too, really respecting my line, and coming up now to hit this new line, which is the top of a smaller pattern. Now, could Uni come back down to the bottom? It very well could at 316. We want to see it break out and hold this new level of support. And we do have some support and resistance here, and we have some support and resistance right here at 345. Like to see it hold that region. Okay, let's take a look at the 4 hour. How does the 4 hour look? 4 hours a little overspent. You know, Uni got a lot of attention the last couple days. It went as low here as 285, only to boom all the way back up. So that's a big move. And, you know, a lot of big moves happening, and they're so subtle. Like, they're hard to see. But look, 31% gains out of Uni. A lot coming our way. So Uni, man, doing its thing. What a great sell there. Oh, we're about to hit that 23,600 yet again, though. Bitcoin coming back for more. Coming back for more. Okay, AVAX, Sol, BAO. Wow. So we went over Link, we went over DOT, we went over Uni. Let's take a look at ARPA Bitcoin. ARPA always makes me think of our ARRP or something. It's just funny. Okay, this thing is kind of in a rounded top. The second I see this, I don't like it. Ooh, look. I'm going to flip it now, but I should have went from right to left. Would have done it for me. Now, see, if I invert this and it looks bullish, that worries me, right? Worries me a lot. And then I would put a line here and say, okay, we're breaking out. And put a little bit of a pennant here on this idea. So that tells me that this could be breaking down to the downside. Honestly, I hate to say that, but that's a bear pennant. We did retrace a lot, and we're kind of sitting at the very, very bottom. A lot of people have suggested that we're close to the bottom for these Bitcoin pairs and the alts, but you know, with the FOMO for Bitcoin, honestly though, I mean, how much could you lose here? You're at all-time lows. You're at all-time lows. There's a good chance you'll be able to make some coin back on this. I think you're going to come back down even a little lower though, down to 92, lose another 10%. 4 hour is starting to curve though. Stokes are in your favor, so things are starting to look good on the 4 hour. The daily also too, it's grinding down, but a little more pain. I think you're going to go down a little more, honestly, and I think you could go lower. Could go lower to 74. Now, Bitcoin demand keeps going up like this. Why would someone want to jump into a little crap coin? The whole thing is this. A lot of these are SHIT coins, man. You have to think about it. They got cool ideas, but really they're made just to steal your Bitcoin. I know you don't believe me, but think about it. This project came out, made the coin. They sell the coin to you for USD or Bitcoin. And what do? They probably buy Bitcoin. So they make this beautiful project, and yeah, it's wonderful, and they have this awesome idea. But don't get me wrong, man. They're not buying their own coin. They're selling it to you for Bitcoin. Just saying. Why are they doing that, you know? Now, is it XRP? That's a little different of a story. XRP has its own beast going on. It's its own thing. I think this could come down and form a beautiful double bottom here. But yeah, I'm not too keen on it at the moment. That's actually the only unbullish thing we've seen today. It's funny. Band falling off a little bit. went as high as 730 and got rejected back down trend line, but that's a retest to me. It just broke out. It's going to do a retest, and this thing could fly. So there's your retest for band right there at about 714. You may want to catch that right now. Band projected to go all the way up past $8. I have it projected to go to $11.50 not too long from now. So big 50% gains coming out of band not too long from now. ETH continuing to be a nice play. DOT continuing to be a nice play. Apple continuing to move. Okay. Let's get back into the chat for a second. Okay. 738 is bad resistance on band. No worries. We didn't even get there. Okay, let's take a look at AVAX, Sol, and BAO. AVAX. I haven't really spent a lot of time on AVAX. It's new. I know it came out not too long ago. I know that. This list is just growing. It takes so long to go through it now. It's insane. Wow, look at that V-shaped recovery on AVAX. That's interesting. Beautiful inverted head and shoulder on the 5-minute. That tells you something, right? Huge buy pressure on this thing. But this thing looks like kind of a scammy pump and dump type of coin. Wow, like there's a lot of action going on. He's on the 5-minute alone. Interesting. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. This thing's looking similar to the other coins, in my opinion. To me, that is a bear pennant, right? When I see this, that's a bear pennant. I don't like this. It's another bearish look at the moment. So far, I mean, it could have bounced at the bottom. It is doing something, but the 4-hour wants to kind of, a little more movement. So we might spike back up. I think we're just going to get a spike back up just to come back into the pattern. If we invert this, it looks very bullish, right? Actually, could be bearish, you know, descending triangle falling out to the top, which means we could, an ascending triangle falling up. So it's an ascending triangle for sure. So we've established an ascending triangle, but it is in a, it's kind of a bear, it's in a bearish way, coming down from a bear pennant. But it's all right. It's an ascending triangle. We take the length of the pole, which is this here, and we bring it back up to the top. Could get a push back up. And we get some resistance right there at about 388 and some resistance right here at about 439 as well. So watch out for that. But that's something we see right now possibly happening. It's also in this channel though. And it's really hasn't broken resistance yet. So there's a chance that if it doesn't bust out of here, it just keep coming down. Like it's in a downtrend, and until it breaks that downtrend, I would leave it alone. That's just me. I wouldn't touch it till it gets over this line. It shows some support and starts to stay in between these areas. Then I would think about getting into AXS. Let's take a look at Sol. I like Sol. Really been into Sol. Watched it for a while. Kind of gave up on it as I was trading it a lot. It was difficult. Created some difficulties. This looks a lot similar to AVAX, but double bottom. Again, these are just coins that are kind of in the dumps at the moment. So here we broke out. Then we formed yet another one. We broke out, then we formed a bull pennant. And then we bearishly broke to the downside. And then we broke into this pattern here. It is forming a slanted double bottom. As you can see that, look, double bottom slanted style. But again, the 4-hour doesn't look too healthy. But the Stokes are running to curl up. That tells us maybe we could bust out of here. Interesting. Double bottom there. You can see bottom, bottom. Not much to go on the daily. Daily wants to go though. So it looks strong. You're at the bottom of it. You know, you're very close to the end. So definitely playing from a position of strength. Let's see if we have any bearish, bullish divergence established on a smaller time frame. When you hit auto, it should auto the oscillators as well. In my opinion, it should just center all these oscillators for you. Shouldn't have to like auto this and then not that. You know, it's kind of weird. It's my opinion. So I do see it in this bigger pattern on the 5-minute, which is interesting. Somewhat bullish here. Ascending triangle in the 5-minute, which is very bullish. Immediate short-term target out of Sol, just to kind of get you started and see if you can make a move up out of the pattern. And that's going to bring it up to about $2 from 173. So there's at least a pip play, a little scalp action. 18% on Sol. 5-minute chart. Wait for it to curl back up. Let's see what the 15-minute says about that. 15-minute says it's high. So it looks like it's going to go sideways for a little longer. But yeah, this thing is coiling up into a triangle here, getting to the top of the pattern. Will it get rejected there? That's going to be a key place here at 182. So really watch 182, this line right here around. If we can't get past there, we're going to see what happens. Could get rejected and come back down to the bottom of the pattern at 122. I did want to look for some bullish divergence. We have it established here. Swing down, and we swung up here on the RSI. So we had it established for sure. If I could give me some room, I can show you what's up. There it is. And that was the bottom of the pattern. Bottom of the patterns are established by bullish divergence. I show you this all the time. Look, bullish divergence here. That established the bottom of the pattern. You start getting into tune with that idea, and then you can start kind of pattern trading yourself in and out of patterns all the time. I love it. You just go in here, you get out here, you go in here, you get out there. It's a very systematic way of trading, and I absolutely love pattern trading. It's my forte for sure. Okay. Let's take a look at Balancer, BAL. Balancer, baby. Balancer is an exchange too, so you're going to see it really just begin to rip once it gets in place. Now, it came up. That's a retest to me off of the 200-day moving average. And now it's just going to find out, okay, where do we want to go? Okay, Balancer. I see you. Now, I have this drawn as an inverted head and shoulder. You see with the neckline. We're breaking that neckline. So far, so good. Wow, whatever my wife is cooking. My love, that smells unbelievable. I don't know what you're cooking, but that smells unbelievable. It smells like tikka masala. Lentil soup, man, that smells, wow. If you guys could smell the smells in my house right now, it is like, it smells like an Indian restaurant. My wife's Afghan. She cooks a lot of cool, interesting meals, man. So check this out. This is Balancer, doing a bit of a double bottom, breaking out. Holding strong levels of support and resistance. I always make my support and resistance lines right when I look at something. This is where you're going to get in and out of a trade. This is really where. Now, you can see we don't have much to gap up. We can get through here. We can gap up pretty fast. A bunch of gap ups for Balancer. It was in the 1920s not too long ago, and I can't believe how fast it came back down. So these are definitely great places to get in. Balancer, I like it right here. Bouncing off of this also, if we pull a fib on it, I mean, I don't even need to pull a fib because you can tell that's a huge, huge retracement. Even from the bottom, it went low. It went lower than the fib ever you know, because it started here and it's lower than it's ever been. So Balancer in the dumps, but coming back up, forming a new low, higher low. This is your second higher low on the 4 hour. That's a big indication that you can jump into the trade too. I really like established higher lows. So look, low, higher high than here. Came down. We just need to break this higher high to form the bullishness to continue. So 18,612 we need to break. I think you can gap up there really easily for a nice 25% gains. Right now the 4 hour though wants to roll over, and we're kind of pinning ourselves up here on the stochastics. They actually want to point out, and the RSI is forming a little bit of a bull pennant. A lot of times if you can't see it in the price, you'll see it here, and that tells me that we actually could rip up a little more until we get oversold. Very interesting. Take a look at the 8 hour. We're extended, and the daily may not give us too much. The daily has a cross coming right now, so the daily looks good for all of these. So if you can kind of get your head away from the 4 hour and focus on the daily, these things are going good. Love learning. Hi Sam and fam, just wanted to say hi. Hubby did end up with COVID, but considered almost recovered, still in the hospital. Can't believe the crypto rise. Still holding YF die. Sam, we'll be in touch. Thanks. Wow, wait. Now, he was sick. How did he get COVID if you guys stay away from everybody all the time? doing great. FTSSF doing great. RS might bounce as well. HVBTF, Hive ticker. Could you consider a bull flag on XRP daily time frame? CTK, and Crypto Lifer and Crypto Bankers. Funny bankers. Hey Fitz. Shout out to Fritz Lang, man. How you been, man? She needs to come off the recipe. Sup? Oh my god, it smells so good. I said if we got to 33 likes, I would jump in the snow today in my underwear. So that's what's gonna happen. Okay, that's what's gonna go down. Now we're forming a bit of a bull flag here at 20,600. I just 23,600. I sold that last one. Maybe I'll get back in. We're gonna take a look. We made $100 on a futures trade during the stream. Which is nice. Sometimes I can't make money during the stream. It doesn't work out so perfectly. Right shoulder in a lot of pain right now, holding the mouse too long for too many hours, too many days. Getting that like shoulder pain. Okay, I want to look at STX. We didn't get to XDX. We didn't get to Bell. I like Bell too. Bell's been on my radar for a while. We're already in the B's, so I'm just going to go to Bell since we're close. Then we're going to go into STX. Then we're going to get into some news, and then we're going to jump on out of here for the day. I always say I'm going to get out of here, and it's always impossible. I love it too much, right? When you love something, it's your passion. So look at Bell. I see it up, down, up. Looks like it's going to come up to the top of this pattern. Daily looks pretty messy because, you know, it's such a new coin. Now, we look at the 4 hour. It's already had a bit of a movement here off of the bottom of the pattern here at 1 all the way up to 124. Bell hitting 127, actually. So it had a nice movement off the bottom of the pattern here. To me, it's in a bit of a triangle here forming. We can bring this down a little bit and get it on the bottom. There we go. Inverted head and shoulders played out. Got to the top. It's kind of going sideways at the moment. Not a lot of momentum. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is getting to the point where it's kind of rolling over on the Stokes. A little bit of movement. We do see that we fell out of we came out of this falling wedge. We've been in since about the 9th of December. Downtrend. We broke the downtrend. Higher highs. We needed, you know, and we're actually trajectorying. Looks like we could get all the way out here to 134 before we see any resistance. And we are flipping up here. There's a chance we get some more movement here on Bell. Look at the bigger picture, like the 12 hour. And the daily is about to have a big move. I think you're going to get to the top of the pattern at 144. From there, we'll see. We're going to hit some resistance for sure. Twice we've hit it. Can we break through it for the last time? So Bell looks like it's going to go to 144. From then, we're going to have to kind of take a look at what goes on with Bell. I was recently in a trade for Bell that I got stopped out on, which is sad. I knew it was a nice long-term hold, but I just, you know, they threw me out. They threw me right out of the XRP. I feel like is doing something crazy because my account says it's up an enormous amount, and that must be XRP. XRP, man, unbelievable. I was in XRP up at 24. Damn, would have made it even more gains on the day. XRP up's been good to me though. Last couple days, it's been good to me. I had to cancel the trade and sell it on Binance because 3 commas wasn't working. So I don't actually get the pip. Like, it doesn't count. I don't get the, I don't get it. Yeah, so I was in Bell. I'm looking at the trade now. Lost 153. I got in at 10. I got in at 119. I closed it at 108. So I would have been in the money by now had I just held on a little longer. When I got out on 12/15, so 2 days. Crazy. Sol, AVAX, BAO, we went over that. ARP, we did a good job, man. Waves 4 hour looks like it came back into the pattern for Paul. I love waves too, so I gotta check on my waves, baby waves. Waves, baby waves. Yeah, I love this. I don't think it ever left the pattern, in my opinion, here on the 12 hour. Looking really good. Double bottom here. It's looking really good. The daily really is about to front run some pink. I like where waves is at right now. I don't think you can lose with waves. Look for waves to boom all the way up to about $12.90. 50% gains coming out of waves. Don't sleep on waves. Let's take a look at the 4 hour going sideways, just having a MACD cross though. We do have the Stokes coming up. We may want to go sideways a little more because the Stokes want to turn down. That could kind of just, the Stokes could come down while we go one more time. But we're getting tight, man. And soon I'm going to tell you that we're running out of room for waves. It's only a matter of time. It's really getting wicked up into this area. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is doing the same thing, just wicking. I really caution that I don't think it's a bad idea. You're very close to the trend line right now. 848 could get down to 817. It's a big pattern. But I like where waves is at right now. This is also a bit of a strange chop pattern here that it's in, but it is starting to form, I guess you could call it a bull flag or somewhat of an ascending triangle in my opinion. Not a perfect one, but it looks like an ascending triangle. It did bust out, came back in. This is must be the pattern Paul was talking about. It broke out of the pattern, came back in. This is what he was talking about. So spot on, Paul. Now I'm right with you. Broke out of the pattern, came back in. I think that's a retest in a way, on its way out to the top of this pattern at 864. So kind of like the buy there. We're kind of wicked into the center here. So 846 really is your buy, in my opinion. We could come back down. There's a chance we could extend this and it goes down like this. And we could come all the way back down to 833, 834. That's when the Stokes would reset on the 15-minute, and I would be happy with that. Deflect broke out. We missed it, though. Well, I was trying to get... I knew it was going to break out. It was obvious to me. It was like... The thing was like... Dang. Deflect. You put it out there. We should have nailed it. You know what it is, too, though? The fees on Uniswap. Next thing you know, you're jumping into Uniswap. It's just insane, man. It's absolutely insane. Bitcoin continued to rip yet again up to 680. I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin now, and maybe I get back into a futures trade. Let's see. 50-minute is high again, though. So it's just kind of doing its thing, spilling out. 23,655. Futures are flying out of control. 682. I'm going to wait for the 15-minute Stokes to come back down, and I'm going to enter another futures trade somewhere around here. Probably in about an hour, hour and a half. And there we go. And I'll play it like it is. Down tokens are in the dumps. Could they pump or do they stay down forever? I mean, they go up and down. They're really not made to last through a market, though, a bull market. 730 is bad resistance on band. All good, MA. Still holding like a lazy turtle. Yeah. I know that's what people who know us said too. But he stopped eating a bit in CT. And then altogether by the time we reached South Dakota. It's hard to say. Other complications though, I keep praying. Like, is it COVID for sure? That's what I wonder. Like, how could it be COVID? How could he have gotten COVID? This doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, Uniswap sucks. Yeah, Uniswap kind of made me like worry about getting in. Like, is that going to be the best idea, you know? Let's take a look at the 1 minute on Bitcoin. It seems to be just kind of getting a little excited here. Getting a little too excited for itself when the 50 minutes like, no. So like, could the 1 minute really just push itself up to 24K? I don't think so. I think that's it. We're going to roll down here. And it's going to go sideways now for a little while. So what we want now is we want this pennant here to do this. This is my next projection. And see how you have to just constantly be working. It's always a movement. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I think we're going to do something like that. And then we're going to break out when the 15 minute is ready to rock. So you put your alert down here in the 15 minute. You draw your pennant like I drew. And we play this. And that's how we're going to do it. And that's how you should do it if you like my if you like my style. If you like my style. Could you consider a bull flag on XRP on the daily, you asked. Let's take a look at that and see what you're saying. XRP on the daily, let's take a look. It was a bull flag, yeah, right here. Let's look at the daily, actually. No, there's no bull flag. Flag has to be here. This was a bull flag, yeah, and we broke out. Yeah, I mean, it was a falling wedge that broke out to the upside. And look, the daily doesn't even have a cross yet. XRP all the way to a buck, man. This thing is about to fly. bacterial phenomenon from wearing masks. Yeah, I really think the bacteria get stuck and you actually get sick wearing a mask. Now, if you were alone, the bacteria just fly right by you. Okay, and you may breathe it in, but you breathe it right back out. Now, if someone coughs near you while you're wearing a mask, it's going to go right into the mask, and then you're going to have the mask on your face, and you're going to continually to breathe in the viral load. And you're going to actually breathe out the viral load, breathe in the viral load, breathe out, and you're actually going to expand your viral load. So the mask, in my opinion, I think the mask could actually make you sicker. Honestly, just pure critical thinking. I'm not trying to be political here at all. When you talk about this stuff, everyone says you're being political. I'm not even being that way. I don't even know. I don't care what party thinks one thing. I have spent too much time in the chart to even know what the hell these people think. You know, I just vote for whoever talks about crypto. If you talk about crypto, I vote for you. That's it. I voted for Brock Pierce. I make it clear. You know, he talked about crypto. He was the only person that talked about crypto. He got my vote. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, I really don't pay attention to these guys. I think they're clowns. Till they get on the Bitcoin train, I don't listen to them. Come on, the mask is not supposed to be worn for 3 hours at a time. I don't care. You wear it for 10 minutes, man. You breathing in more of a load than you need. Flat out, man. Hey, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. If you wear it for longer than you're, I get it. I try not to wear them for more than like a second, right? Yesterday I went into a convenience store. I just pulled my shirt up. I was like, just whatever, man. Like, exactly. My girlfriend had COVID last December, and she ended up getting lower right lobe pneumonia. Oh no, I mean, I lost my father-in-law. I've stared at a dead body. I stared at the eyes of a dead person in a wooden box, man. COVID's been insane. It ripped up my wife lost her father. I watched her cry every night. We had to say goodbye to him while he was on FaceTime, and like, we don't even know if we really were able to connect with him. Like, hey, like, we love you, we miss you, hope you're okay, you know, like, and to die alone in a hospital, I just, I've went through enough pain, and it's really destroyed me, and, I couldn't even post or go online for 3 months, like, yeah, but the mask isn't for you, it's to protect others. No, I know that, but I'm just trying to say, this is critical thinking, man. I'm walking down the street. Yeah, if you're sick and you cough, hopefully you don't. But honestly, if you're sick, now you're breathing and you cough into the mask, now you're breathing in more of your own viral load. So the mask is keeping you sicker for longer as well. I'm just, hey, you know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. To me, it makes common sense. Like, go put a pillow on your face. You're gonna smell your bad breath. Like, these are the obvious stuff to me, man. Fresh air is the key to it all, man. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not about you. Yeah, but it's not about you. Even if it's not about me, then it's about everybody, right? It protects others. Obviously, masks are the best. I don't know, man. I'm on the idea that, like, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. I'm not going to say I do know. I'm not a medical. Yeah, I see people wearing masks walking down the street. That, to me, that's ridiculous. I see them doing it all the time. I'm like, dude, if no one is within 10, 20 feet of you, you don't need to wear a mask. Like, wear a mask for somebody else if you're in there. But it's like, you don't need to wear it. I see people doing it. They're like, they're the only one on the street. I see them like 100 yards away. Some people put it on. I see these people. They don't even see me. Like, I come on a side street, or I see the guy coming past me, just wearing the mask. Like, I'm going to wear this mask all the way around town, and just so everybody knows. I get it, man. I care about other people. I'm super considerate. I'm not a me person. Like, I always help anyone I see. I hold doors for old people. I carry carriages in the train. Like, I never walk by someone who needs help. It's almost... I don't think I've ever walked by a lady in the train while she's had it. See, he's right. The mask isn't as good as people think. See, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Anyway, we can get into this, and then it will destroy my whole channel into something else, right? I'll get banned because of who knows, right? This is so hard talking to him on the phone, and he had one Zoom to find out he's going to be a grandpa. It's a tough situation, but we hope he'll recover enough. I was there, love learning. I was there, and I feel for you, like as if I'm in your soul, man. I feel for you. It's crazy. Let's see what they're saying in the news.
Daddy.
Yes, my love.
Look.
Oh my gosh, you made this?
Yes.
This is really cool, guys. So you can draw, and now you can make whatever you want. Like, where's the Bitcoin B though?
I didn't put it.
Okay, that's
I
okay.
don't like my stuff on sale. I want to keep it.
You don't want to sell everything?
No.
Well, you make them in digital art, so you can keep the original and sell the digital copy, though. This is what the beauty of an NFT is. You get the best of both worlds, honey. You got to listen to your daddy. Oh, we're going to play so much. We're going to make a snowman. The snow's so thick, we can just, like, jump in it right now. Beautiful drawings, right? When you breathe in your own oxygen for an extended period of time, it changes your blood, which at that point actually makes it easier for you to get sick. Yeah, yeah. Sam know what the hell he's talking about. Do y'all research. It's true, man. Hegelian dialect, problem, reaction, solution. Mask is a problem, people react. Solution is the vaccine. Yep, Hegelian dialect, you know it. I know what the Hegelian dialect is. I've been studying. See, you guys are already on my level, man. Already on my level. Already on my level. Anyway, I'm not going to be the guy to tell you what's going on. If you go to my Instagram, I do talk about this stuff. Every once in a while, I put out a video here and there. And I got one video. You guys want to hear it? You guys can hear it from somebody else, not from me, right? Then I'm going to give you the news, and then we're going to get out of here. This is kind of the news, in my opinion. It affects us all. It's worth talking about at the end of this. So here you go. I put a video out one day. I've been talking about this too. Like, I was on Wuhan before most people. You can go to my channel, and like, I was basically telling people that COVID was going to come and get you really sick, and no one believed me. Like, nobody believed me. So, you know, wearing a gas mask in the train. I was talking about this in January. I started wearing a gas mask in February. I started showing people the videos of what happened in China. I'll show you the first time I even posted about Wuhan. So while everyone else was just playing games, so before you guys, people who are coming at me about a mask right now, before you guys even knew what a mask was, and before you even had any type of talk about a mask, this was me on January 28th.
Hi, you're here with the remote chief, and I feel like I'm a journalist of sorts all the time. I'm digging deep to find the information that a lot of people don't know about, can't find, can't figure out. I'm here to show you guys what's really going on in Wuhan. I have found a video that's been sent to me.
At the time, the news wouldn't post anything in China.
iPhones. The news won't tell you a lot.
A Telegram channel that I was invited to through my crypto channel gave me the information.
In Wuhan. Crazy, guys.
This doctor's screaming. They don't have any of the things they need, and people are dying all over the place. They're locking in people. They were starting to actually put people into their houses with a they were welding people into their homes. This was happening, and people were jumping out of windows. The suicide rate was skyrocketing, and then people had cytokine storm where their immune system was just collapsing, and they were falling down all over the streets. People were just falling down in the streets, man. Like, it was bad in China. Like, look how wrapped up they are too. Like, anyway, so as I went on my journey, I found Chris Martenson, and this guy really, really broke it down.
A lot here first. SARS didn't spread that well, like you mentioned. Not quite true. It had a couple of super spreaders. Like,
so then I watched, yeah, stop before you get blocked. Anyway, just saying, and I wore a gas mask as well. This is a cool video where I wear a gas mask through this. This is kind of funny. We used to play this on the channel all the time. I did short the market, S&P. Everyone couldn't believe it. I got a sign telling them that it spreads asymptomatically. No one's wearing a mask. I had a mask on before anyone even knew what a mask was. I had a sign that said, look, I had a sign on me with a yellow. It said the coronavirus spreads even if you don't have any symptoms. And I tried to tell people.
This is here, out there for everyone to see. And it spreads asymptomatically. You won't even know you have it. You're walking around for a week straight. Next thing you know, giving it to your friends, your family members, everybody you know.
Crazy. Anyway, follow me here. And this is the thing is I'm on the trends. I do deep research. I do deep research in the coins. I do deep research in what's going on. The Great Reset. A lot of things are happening. Bitcoin bull run is official. According to the monthly RSI, more bullish than 2017. Bitcoin is now trading well above 20,000. At this point, we'll never again see under 5 digits. And although the clean break of 20,000 was proof enough that a massive bull run was here, the relative strength index has also breached its bull territory for the first time since 2018. Comparing the past crypto market cycles, Bitcoin is already far more bullish this time around than it was back in 2017. That rally took the crypto asset from 1,000 to 20,000. And if things are more bullish already, could this peak even be higher than what the past cycle trajectory would suggest? It is. If you guys are not familiar with the stock to flow ratio and the stock to flow chart, we are at a pivotal point here. So December is an important month for cryptocurrency cyclically, acting as an important pivot point for price action. Here was December, we boomed out. Here was December, we're about to boom out right here too. You can see, and price starts to move. The leading cryptocurrency by market cap broke into the RSI bull zone, which is right there, RSI bull zone in the monthly, right? So Bitcoin's bubble cycles are explained due to the asset's unique block reward mechanism and scarce supply. The idea is that unlike gold, other commodities, that rather than increase production and therefore supply when demand grows, Bitcoin actually slashes supply further. The gold industry scrambling to meet this year's demand by increasing the available supply caused precious metals momentum to taper. Because there can only ever be 21 million Bitcoin and its release into the market is controlled by an unmodified computer code, this process can't impact the price, man. It's like New York Times bestselling offer, Bitcoin Segret 2.0 is flawed, not mathematically sound. Oh, come on. We'll try to see what he's trying to say, but we remember this yesterday, and it seemed like a bunch of FUD. Oh, he said the stock to flow model is flawed. I disagree with that. Bitcoin just won the game against other assets, and here's what's next. It's been a wild past few days and weeks for Bitcoin and the entire market. The benchmark digital asset price has gone parabolic, rallying from the recent lows of 17.6 to the highs of 23,700. Although it faced a rejection at these highs, its outlook is still incredibly bullish and has recovered most its overnight losses. Its present strength does seem to indicate that further upside could be imminent in the near term. Bitcoin rallies higher as momentum shows no signs of faltering. Willy woo. Won the competition against other asset classes, man. On-chain analysis will explain a recent tweet that he believes that the latest push higher was vindicated as Bitcoin status as a premium in a legitimate asset class. This feels like the moment Bitcoin won the game against all asset classes. With the breakout fueled by institutional folk, no way it can be regulated away. Sovereign wealth next. Then it comes to change the world for real. Exciting times. Anyway, you are spot on. No, I appreciate it, Robert. Thank you very much for that. Nice Hash completes 4,604 Bitcoin reimbursement to 2017 hack victims. That's really awesome, man. Nice Hash has finished to reimburse victims of its December 17th security compromise. And apparently spear phishing attacks saw more than 4,640 Bitcoin drained from the company's wallets. Nice Hash operated on the minimum resources needed to survive while reimbursing users. Amazing, man. They finally reimbursed users impacted by the December 2017. Wow, man. They ran and they gave everyone their money back. We are immensely grateful to all of you who have not lost confidence in us when it would be the easiest thing to do. You trusted our promise and to give back everything that was lost. Above all, in our ability to keep our promise. Yo, I love to see this stuff like this. This is a really nice little sweet little story for Bitcoin. Bitcoin and altcoins trend turns overwhelmingly bullish. Yep. Get ready, man. Ethereum price, XRP price, other altcoins in the market today. We got SNT, Zcash, Bitcoin Gold, Link, NXM, XLM, all up over 15%. And we just look at the fun of coin market cap and give you a look at the whole overall market. Bitcoin at 23,580. Playing games in this region. Let's look at that. I'm telling you, I'm not going to touch it till that 15-minute rolls back over. And I said we're going to go sideways. I told you we're going to go sideways in my bull pennant. And look, so I drew it when we only had 2 bars, and now we have 3 bars in the side of the bull pennant. Thing is doing its thing. We're going to roll over. There's a chance that we kind of do one of these, and we cross. So it may not happen there. So sometimes what I do is I put another alert right around here. That way I'm ready for both. God forbid. And I keep monitoring it throughout the day. Keep it on the screen and check it as I walk in and out of the room or whatever I'm doing. 2 reasons why Scott Maynard of Guggenheim believes Bitcoin should be worth $400,000. 2020 was clearly an awful year for the world, but a breakthrough one for Bitcoin. After most speculation in the price, the world's most valuable crypto would go up more than ever before it finally did. The Bitcoin prices entered the uncharted waters of 22,000, less than 24 hours after crossing the 20K threshold. Meanwhile, the chief investment officer at management behemoth Guggenheim Partners, Scott Maynard, is optimistic the flagship cryptocurrency can move further up. Maynard revealed that during a recent interview that Guggenheim's technical analysis indicates that Bitcoin should be worth an astounding $400,000. He pinpointed 2 key catalysts that could trigger a boom to these key high levels. And let's see what he said. It's based on the scarcity and relative valuation, such as things like gold as a percentage of the GDP. Bitcoin actually has a lot of the attributes of gold, and at the same time has an unusual value in terms of transactions. Bitcoin can transact. Bitcoin is currency. It can do all sorts of things. CTX, you kept telling me about CTX, and I ignored. Let me see what's going on. I didn't ignore. I just can't fit it all in all the time. Cotex, CTX on Tether. Doing a bit sideways action here on the 15-minute, flagging. He said it's doing well. Technically, it's down in the last. Technically, it's in a downtrend. Technically, you know that, right? So just saying. That is a downtrend. It's in a bit of a pennant though. Let's see what it looks like on the 4-hour. Been going sideways for a long time, coiling up, getting ready to make a move. 4-hour looks a little spent right now. Like, I would never tell my wife to get into a trade right here. Like, sometimes I help my wife trade. I wouldn't say, hey babe, this looks like a great trade, I think you should get in. You know, I wouldn't say that to her because the 4 hours roll. But the daily looks great. It is poking up, so hey, and it is coming down, but that also possibly could be a descending triangle in my opinion. Falling wedge, bit of a descending triangle too. The chance this could come fall out. It is curving up in the daily. Let's take a look at the 4-hour one more time. Feels like it's gonna go up a little more, maybe poke out, then come for a retest, and then possibly you can get the RSI down here for a move up. So yeah, it could be breaking out right now. Double bottom forming as well. I see your move here. Interesting. Also a bit of a bigger double bottom here, something like that, as you can kind of see it. Little spent. Let's take a look. We see the MACD a little bit. Hard to see the blue line. Still pointing up though. I don't see a curve down yet, so that's a good sign. Take a look at the 1 hour. Are we spent or we want to go up? Want to actually make a move up, so we could poke. So you're right. There's a chance that it pokes out, finds its way. It's in a bit of a pennant here too. Let's look at the pennant. Sometimes I made those lines accidentally. So here it's in another flag right here, and it is breaking out of that little flag on the 1 hour. Let's take a look at that on the 5-minute, this smaller flag, see what's going on, and see how we break down smaller patterns, the bigger patterns, smaller patterns, and we kind of start giving the idea. We came up, we did a retest, we're breaking out. Now we are kind of breaking out at the top of this pattern at 103. I just don't like the 4-hour Stokes. The 4-hour MACD. It doesn't look too great to me at the moment. So I'd be wary of it at the present moment. Anyway, so that's my idea. And I could be wrong. I'm not perfect. So there you go. XEM. Now the Bitcoin pair did a nice bounce and starting to make a big move. I think we looked at this already. Didn't we look at that? Well, we looked at it yesterday, so pretty close. Now the USDT pair doing way better than the Bitcoin pair. You see this? This is why you sometimes want to be in the USDT pair until you know what's going on with Bitcoin. See the big difference here? Now we're in a big breakout for the USDT pair because Bitcoin is pulling the price up of the USDT pair. Okay? So the USDT pair is going parabolic. Breaking out really, really hard, but the Bitcoin pair not so much. It is now from a lower point though, so this run is the same, just where the run started is different, right? But yeah, we break this level, it looks like it's going to gap itself up really, really fast, and there's a fast gap up here. I love these big gaps. They're really good moves for the price. We could gap up here to about 18.8% gains. We just did STX, man. Oh, did we not do STX? I think STX is going to fly. This looks good, man. I got to run, so I'm going to look at STX and I'm going to jump out. Double bottom there. You can clearly see nice double bottom. Wow, you like buying things that are just, you like getting things. They're funny. I see like a pattern in all the things that you look at. We are bouncing here off the 200-day moving average. And this thing, to me, kind of, you should have been getting in here, right? And riding it up. Now, yeah, it still has some room to move. Let's see, to get to my target at about 41. But the idea was to get in at 22 and sell, you know, maybe even take some profits around here. We are getting a bit of support and resistance in this area. This is a cup and handle, though. And I showed you there's your cup and there's your handle. And I have it projected to go all the way up to 41 cents, where it probably will hit a little bit of resistance. And that's all-time high. Actually, wait, it's about to break its all-time high, though, in the USDT pair. Wow, so it breaks there. It's going to go into price discovery. Anything is possible at that point. So, yeah, I would watch this right now. Looking pretty close. 1 hour wants to curl down, though, so not strong. 4 hours, well, 4 hour wants to make a move. So, if you play the 4 hour on this, it looks healthy. Looks healthy. But you could get stopped out. Sometimes that 1 hour can get you down. Take a look here. We're in this pattern here, so if we can go sideways on the 1 hour, we are at the bottom of the pattern. This would be your projected entry right now. So I do like SDX right here. I really do. Block stacks, little 5% stop loss. See if you can ride it to the top of the pattern at 36. Wouldn't be a bad gain. My chart on the tele. Still working on futures. Killing them. Earlier this morning. Doing well. Doing well. Tim Bosk is a sharing update as well, which is pretty cool. And we got a mini chart here. Yep. I see you.
Hi, my name is Tim Bosk and I'm the CEO of Sharing. So first of all, I do want to apologise that this update has come a couple of weeks later than we originally planned. It has been an incredibly busy few weeks for us, not just me, but for the entire team.
I'd love to hear that, Timmy.
New staff starting.
You keep going, Timmy. You keep holding my wallet down.
We've got a lot of work with our partners, a lot of sales is happening. Everyone's basically in overdrive, which is, I guess, for a lot of companies, quite unexpected for this time of year, as a lot of companies wind down, while we seem to be sort of winding up and getting ready for a lot of big things coming soon. So it won't be a long update. It's basically the last big update that we've got before Christmas period starts, but most of our stuff will be working through that.
Are you guys like me? I listen to this at
happening at the moment.
2 times speed.
Basically do a couple of demos, some updates on the master nodes and flowbacks. Shops didn't have a full computer to be able to do stock updates and transfer photos over, so this makes it really, really easy. So if I wanted to sort of look at my existing stock and update it, just update stock, it'll show me all the stock available, and I can go in there and change those. Alternatively, I can go back and go plus, and then add new products. So let's say I want to add drone, select that, and then in here we've got dual language, so Thai and English.
Okay, guys, we hit our likes. Watch this sharing update with Tim Bosk. It's going to be amazing. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of amazing news in there. And yeah, anything could happen. So be safe, man. SEC finds Robinhood, man. Shady. Powell pump, please. Please, man, please. And look, Bitcoin's going to fall down on that 15-minute, and then there's going to be a really good entry. I guess I could have shorted that, but I don't like to short too much. Dogecoin real quick, and then I'm out. Doge for Bitcoin? Let's see the difference between the two pairs. Look how much nicer the USDT pair. Like, no one's buying the Bitcoin pair. Look at it. It's in the dumps. But the USDT pair, this thing is flying. So, who trades what? No one's trading the Bitcoin pair. They're trading the USDT pair. Interesting. Explosion. Yeah, it's going to go right up there. Doge making big gains. And honestly, Doge is the leader of the altcoins. When Doge pumps, it tells you that the altcoins are going to pump. I know you don't believe me, But look, see, we had an altcoin rally back in July. Look, Doge pumped. We had a little altcoin rally back last February. Doge pumped. We've been kind of quiet ever since. Doge pumped a little bit at the end of November when things kind of heated up a little bit. And that's when we had our, and now we're about to pump again. I'm telling you, man, Doge is an indicator of the market. So, dropping hard. I love that stuff. Dropping so hard, man. Tanking. Just absolutely tanking. It's going down by hundreds. It's a nice little dump for Bitcoin. About time. Just a little sell-off, man, to the bottom of this pattern. Look, it was a rising wedge here. Wow, that would have been a nice short, though, huh? And how did you figure out that was going to happen? Well, look, we have here on the 1 minute, we have really strong bearish divergence. Swing up to swing up. And we have swing down to swing down. That brought us oversold, though, and that's great. Bottom of this pattern, now we can open up here and just say, okay, we're in this channel. We're in this lovely bull flag channel. Really was just to show you that we have strong support at 23,400, like really, really strong support. And yeah, so the 15-minute called this. See how we had a curve in the 50-minute? I said, I don't like that. I got out of the trade. Called it perfectly. Well, get back in, though, at 23,003, and it already got bought back up. Like this, that buy pressure is absolutely insane. The buy pressure is insane. I don't know what to say, but it just keeps getting bought back up on any slight dip. You have to remember, OTC is getting bought by giant companies in Korea as well. It's not just big companies around. So there's so much more coming, guys. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. If you came to my channel, you're doing the great thing. You're learning the good information. You're taking your TA seriously, and you want to be the best. 36 likes, 37 likes. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I'll see you in the Telegram group. If you're new, if you want tutoring, please hit us up in the Telegram group. Ask anyone or hit me up, Crypto Lifer, and they'll let you know how to get in touch. We have one more. Ooh, I love this little cat. This one's really cool.
No, that's a fox.
I love this little fox. Firefox.
It's an orange fox.
It looks like the MetaMask. It's the MetaMask. She's doing MetaMask. Can you write MetaMask? M-E-T-A-M-A-S-K?
No.
Yeah, this is the MetaMask NFT. Dude, we're going to make this a MetaMask NFT.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not done. I was about to draw a lizard here.
I can hear the stream in the background somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications.
Don't forget to hit the red button down below.
Thank you. And remember, guys, 1, 2, 3. Crypto